Where's my script? Intro. Today's name.
How's RJ doing?
Warning.
He's good. He kind of let it slip that
Views
he
and
might
thoughts
have
and
voted for
opinions.
Trump. He tried to dance around
Enjoy.
that as much as possible. Like just
I-
avoid it. Like,
I kind of had a feeling he's very.
Cast, where we, producer Dan and Hector the Well Endowed, the Human Tripod, and myself get together every Sunday at 7 p.m. to discuss our thoughts on the latest in movies, action figures, 3D printing, and other aspects of geek culture. We also produce 1/12 scale props that can be found on our website. Shout out Moses 112. Hector, take it away.
Hey everybody, how you doing on this fantastic Sunday? It's it's Sunday, so we're doing things again. I don't know what's going on. I don't have anywhere to go.
I should just take over the
and I
intros.
throw the mic back to Pete.
I should take
there's
over the
some stuff.
intros from now on.
You should shut your mouth.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you want to speak.
I will
please.
mute the fucking shit out of you real quick.
Whoa, we got really.
We went. I was gonna say I did it again. I'm not gonna curse, and we went right for it.
Well, it didn't help. My approach didn't help. So,
Yeah.
So like.
Oh yeah,
that's
but
like
it
the
wasn't
help,
bothering
what's
me.
Matt gonna do? What's Matt gonna do?
Hi everyone. I'm just kidding.
Hello.
Hi.
There's a lot of Batman apparently. I don't know. Dan, I sent a bunch of pictures in the thing because I figured that might be easier to display for you.
Yeah, but it's on Instagram, and I'm not using it. Just give me a second. Hold on.
I meant like.
I'm still setting up stuff here.
No, I'm gonna focus on calling you out on technology. No, I've been.
I mean, go ahead.
I've started painting minis again, which is cool because I'm getting back into my Night Dominus. So this is what I've been working on. This whole little torso area.
Look, I could use black wash. Shut up, Pat.
I don't use black wash. I dry brush, you dumb turd.
I have no idea what's going on.
That's actually pretty relevant because I did take a monster deuce right now.
Bogart in YouTube says fart noises.
It's true. That's what happened.
What's up, Bogart?
Bogey.
No, don't say that. Makes him sound like an enemy.
Bogey, 12 o'clock.
I don't know. Well, I sent pictures of it, but like I'm kind of bummed because one of the things we're going to talk about is potentially upcoming Blockies releases in DC, and I don't like any of the Avengers that Blockies has done because they're all model kits, and I think all the model kits that they've done of like the Avengers and the MCU like look pretty bad. But the pictures that I'm hoping we'll get to see of Absolute Batman make him look absolutely awesome. So I'm like, damn it, why? Like this, I talked about this one last week, and that was Blockies again, the Tarn figure. So I don't know, and I thought that they were locked in a specific style that made their figures look really blocky. Yeah.
See, I can't show my window. I have private conversations with other people I cannot bring up here. And I don't know how to minimize this window. I that's why I hate using Instagram. I can't show this.
I don't know why Melissa Etheridge and then the other guy.
Where did you get the pictures from?
Reddit type thing.
Isaac Wong toys. No, I can do this. Hold on.
Well,
interrogation.
They're essentially they were reposted.
The
they were reposted onto Reddit, and I just right clicked and I saved the pictures.
Yeah, it's Instagram's a good tool for it. It just you can't share shit because then it just makes you open the. But if I go to the main page, I don't have the private stuff up here, so you can direct me where to go because I'm on it. If I press the right button, there we go. Son of a fuck. I should have canceled tonight. Just nothing's working for me. And
it's okay, I can stretch if you need.
Yeah, stretch.
Oh, I didn't realize you were sharing stuff right now.
I'm working on it. No, I'm getting there. I was not, like I said, I was late, so I was unprepared. Yeah. Am I going to this one?
Yeah, that one.
All right.
So these are just these are in art that are upcoming figures, not blockies, but in art's been doing a really good job. What interests me about these is that they're not like soft goods figures. They're all hard plastic, which honestly I'm fine with. I'm interested in that Joker figure because I don't have a Joker. That's actually White Knight Batman, which is interesting.
Great movie with Gregory Hines.
Go back one. Actually, go back two so we can look at that Joker.
I was really just testing to see if
oh, okay, gotcha.
If Pete would get the reference. So.
Oh.
No, I don't know. Richie, say you, say me. No, nothing. Nobody. White Knights, Brishnikov, Gregory Hines. No. Come on, about defecting from Russia. God damn it.
No, sir.
No, that's the Hunt for Red October.
No, that's also the Hunt for Red October. This one has the dancing. This is the one with dancing.
I don't watch musicals
and
movies.
And the Phil Collins single, Separate Lives. I actually forgot about that point until I just thought of it right now. It took me to do that, which is actually the worst single he ever did. I said it because he didn't write it.
I'm interested in, not so much interest in Bane, but this Joker figure looks pretty cool. I don't have a.
Oh, that was.
I don't have
a. Sorry.
No, that's all right. I don't have a. This is the White Knight Batman. Oh my god, son of a bitch!
I'm not going back into it. All I was gonna say is a mixture of the Dark Knight Returns and other stuff, or.
Yeah, I'm not entirely. It's from some con, from a showcase in Hong Kong apparently. But it's interesting because none of them seem to be any soft goods. I'm wondering if Bane maybe a little bit, but I'm okay with that also because soft goods like Mezco does them pretty well, and some other figures have had them, and I've liked them, but I really like Mayfex, and Mayfex tends to not do soft goods, so I don't like to mix soft good figures with non-soft goods. Yes.
I don't recall there being a lot of.
Oh, we got this in there too.
Yes. A lot of Two-Face figures after the movie came out.
There aren't a lot. No, they Mezco really did one.
So, go ahead.
Well, Hot Toys actually did a. What's the actor's name? Aaron Eckhart. Two-Face figure. 5 years ago, something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they did one. And Mezco did one, but it's their style, it's more comic influenced.
Yeah. I always like Two-Face. We got Tommy Lee Jones's Two-Face. We can debate that till the rooster comes home. I liked his Two-Face. It's an okay movie. I did too. He was a good Two-Face.
It was a 90s movie, so that's also something important to consider.
Very 90s. It was supposed to be Billy D. Williams, which we got cheated out of.
Yeah.
It's in the books, though. The Batman 89 comics. That's why he said that's why he signed on. It's like, because I'm going to be Two-Face. And then he's in it for 10 minutes in the Dark Knight. And then he's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. But even... I don't know, but I've talked about the Nolan trilogy before. But I think this is pretty cool that they're doing it. I know some people don't. Like, Pete isn't a huge fan of getting movie figures. He typically goes more comic. But I think it's cool that we're finally getting an Aaron Eckhart Joker.
Two-Face.
Byproduct. No, I was saying Joker byproduct.
Oh, yeah.
That's me saving it.
that bums me out because I'm just gonna say this without prefacing it. I was really like more excited to see Two-Face return, and then he was so good, and that's with a movie with that performance of Heath Ledger from the Joker. That's in the same movie, and I'm like, that's fantastic. They pulled it off. He's gone.
Well, Heath Ledger's death definitely messed with Nolan a bit, and it did throw off the trilogy, because I don't know what they had planned, but what they ended up doing. Like, Inception was essentially a metaphor for losing yourself in your craft, and that's how Nolan kind of looked at it. I mean, people like to make up all this stuff and believe all the stories about Heath Ledger, but he basically just overdosed from sleeping pills and was drinking alcohol. Like, it wasn't a crazy thing.
I was gonna say, is there another story I'm not aware of? Like, who?
No, so many people just say that, like, he was locking himself in his hotel and himself in the hotel room.
He was a drug addict.
Intentionally killed. I don't even know if he was a drug addict. Like, he used sleeping pills and drank. Like, people that aren't drug addicts have done that.
That's true. But the way I was understand it, it was a recurring thing. That's how I understood it. And then at one point, someone tried to weave in the Olsen twins or something. I was like, no, man, it's just unfortunate.
Well, maybe that was suicide then.
Yeah, it was because the person that found him was like his assistant, and the first person she called wasn't like the ambulance. It was one of the
Olsen twins. Yeah. You know, the other one. Wait, there's two of them. There's three of them. Yeah, I don't know.
They're not triplets, though.
I just remember going from such a low to high to low, because there was the announcement that he was going to be the Joker, and then there was everybody going, why him? He can't be the Joker.
Yeah.
And then me going, he's an actor, why not? It's called acting. And then everybody going, oh my God, this is the most incredible thing ever, to him dying. Like, I don't, it was such a whirlwind of a year and a half, and then he was gone. And,
some people didn't like Aaron Eckhart's performance as Harvey Dent and Two-Face. I think they went a bit far with Two-Face and like how destroyed the half of his face was, because realistically his eyeball would dry out all the time. He would die of infection like super fast.
Sure, but never mind.
I know. I meant more so for longevity. Like, they wouldn't be able to keep him looking like that.
Oh, sure.
Long term, like he had a expiration.
I tell you, my favorite portrayal of that character is like Aaron Eckhart's second. Like, he's good. Bull, the animated one. Bull from Night Court. That's such a good portrayal. I love it. It just ends up that the comics and the cartoons are always the better versions. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, well, the other thing is the comics have so many different renditions of it, so like eventually they'll get it right.
Yeah,
and it doesn't cost billions or hundreds of millions of dollars to put out comics like it does a movie.
But regardless, it was a really good portrayal, and they kind of short shrifted him with more appearances and no figures, nothing.
Right, but I think that's again because Heath Ledger died and it threw off the course of that series.
Okay, I have you both in here. So I've always wanted to ask this because I have no experience with Nolan other than the Batman movies and Oppenheimer. And Memento, yeah. Did Heath Ledger's death change the way he edited that movie? Because it definitely has a different pace of editing that Batman Begins did, which also continues into The Dark Knight Returns. I don't know how to verbally explain what I mean, but
I have no idea what you mean.
Where the Batman Begins comes off more of a traditional movie scene, goes into the next scene. There's a lot of cuts, not bad cuts, because I think it's his best directed movie, in my opinion. Tenet, fuck you. Like dialogue covers over to the next scene and then we start the scene. I wonder if that was done because of coverage that they didn't have because Heath Ledger died and they couldn't do reshoots in ADR. So they kind of had to edit around that and thus changing the style of the movie. I would have to ask you guys to watch Begins and The Dark Knight back to back again to see what I mean. And I've watched them back to back a lot and I'm like, it's not like worse or better. It's just different. And I've always wondered if it was because necessity because of what happened to him mid-edit was we lost the star. Crap. What do we do? I don't know.
I know what you're talking about now.
I don't know how to answer that, honestly, because I'm looking it up right now. It looks like he died in January, and then 6 months later, the movie came out.
Right. So
it's definitely possible it could have messed up.
I want to say I could be wrong. This is an assumption just based on the feeling of my novice editing eyes watching the movies as a fan. There's just a pacing difference that is not, it's not staggering. Like you it didn't really occur to you until I said it. So I could be making it up also, but in my eyes, Batman Begins, wholly different kind of pacing than the next two. And I wonder if that is the reason, is something he picked up because he had to out of necessity. But now,
well, they do point to like how he used like the worst take when Talia al Ghul died. All right.
Yeah.
In the third movie.
Well, that explains a lot.
I also thought that movie was like substantially weaker than the other two.
It was.
It wasn't as engaging.
Dark Knight's a great movie. The Dark Knight is littered with plot holes.
That was a shadow cast, everybody.
But see, I disagree because I don't give a damn about the plot holes. However, you're not the only person to say that in the exact same way.
Yeah, no.
And I'll take it further. My friend Dean, who has said that movie is spoilers. Erlito Bandito, 5752. Wow, spoilers. I can't help you there. They all die in the end. What was I saying? ADHD. No, it's gone. What was I saying?
About the Dark Knight, about my take on the Dark Knight. You're not the only one that said that, but also my friend Dean, who was like, it's not that big of a deal. The movie's literally just about making choices. Sort of, but it's he's not wrong, but it's also everything in the movie has to go perfectly, and everything in the movie happens stupidly. I have a detonator that's going to blow up the other ship. Let me stand around all these other people who are likely to overthrow me and blow up the other ship so they survive. I wouldn't just lock myself in the captain's cabin with it or throw it overboard or jump off the ship. Like,
push the button.
Well, Tiny couldn't do it.
Hey, that's why he became the president.
It's true.
Dude, he started out as a street criminal, got arrested, went to Gotham, saved everyone's lives, and then became the president.
And then died. He was also in wrestling twice. Not great. Not great. He came back to... He was Zeus when the... Huh? Tiny Lister.
His name is Debo in Friday.
I forgot he's the president in Fifth Element. Hello, ma'am. I want to congratulate...
It's the president?
It's the president? Yeah. Oh, my God. I can tell it's not even you. You don't even sound like the president. I know the president, and he doesn't sound like that.
The president sounds like a moron.
Yeah, the president sounds like a moron. You don't sound like a moron. Thank you, Pete. He was he was the villain in a movie that I've never seen the whole thing of because I literally cannot get through Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan acting. He's not good at it, and it's painful to watch. But he's the bad guy in No Holds Barred as Zeus, which he then makes an appearance in wrestling as that character to promote the film. If I close my eyes, it's like I'm watching The Fifth Element. Then 2 or 3 years later, they bring him back in WCW as part of a tag team called, and I'm not making this up, originally called The Final Solution. That got greenlit for television, TNT 1995.
What's wrong with that?
That's what Hitler called the Holocaust, the final solution.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. It got changed the next week to the ultimate solution. It's
Gotcha.
like you get it's too late now. And what the messed up thing is when the WWE first uploaded all these digitized episodes of Nitro, when they first uploaded it, they left it and then fixed it. I'm like, I saw it again. It's there, dude. Yeah, that's whenever I think of Tiny Lister, I think of Eric Bischoff going, yeah, sure, green light, that's fine. No, what's wrong with it?
I mean, I think it's important to stay relevant though, and like we're seeing the final solution right now. Anyway, I think this figure looks really good. Glad Aaron Eckhart's finally getting a figure. Can you go back to that Joker?
I wish that was a joke. Damn. Yeah, give me a second. Stretch while I do it.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I'm doing 30 other things.
I can't.
I've been 3D printing thickness tests, and they go from like 1/64 to like 1/8 over here, right? And then we just recently got the Eufy make, and I was trying to print with the CMYK without the white, and this is what I got. And you could kind of see through like the actual Coke logo over here, right? But then you do it with the white background, and it looks fantastic. It looks really good. And
Sure.
then I really like this one right here because it's the thinnest with the best quality overlay. So that's the solution I'm trying to go with. And now I'm having a hard time finding a way to make the soda machine all one piece, but it wants to print whatever fucking material it feels like doing at the time, right in the middle between the clear plastic and the clear plastic. Why can't you just make it a clear plastic sandwich? Huh? How do I tell the machine that I don't want black and gray in the middle? I just want clear. So now I'm trying to figure out other ways to design it to avoid having to figure that crap out. It's just, I don't want to do it because then it gets more pieces, and then I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. And then the other thing I'm thinking about is, do I make a frame, like an inner frame, so it slides in and out of the body, or do I peg it in like my butt?
He went there. Good, thank you. I'm glad you did
no
that.
problem. No problem.
Earl says, Earlito says, I have the Mezco Batman and Joker coming this week, and I'm having such a hard time deciding if I want to keep them or not. And he also says, whoa, the white background looks really good.
The Mezco, which one? I'm sorry?
The Silver Age Joker.
Oh, which one?
Yeah, they're saying Mezco Batman, to be fair, doesn't narrow it down because they put out like 18 of them.
And then Misty says, I just looked it up. Did they really do that on TV? The F solution. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they sure did.
They sure did.
The Joker, the gold, Silver Age Joker. I thought I pre-ordered it, and I think I canceled the pre-order because I just couldn't get over how silly the head looked, and I know they're trying to capture that specific era.
Animated series,
and so I just bit the bullet and found the deluxe first release Joker that I wanted, and paid the aftermarket cost that made me cry. Because it's truly the best.
We got the animated series Batman. Got it.
Yeah, Earlito, you're fine. I forgot Mezco put those out. The animated series Batman and Joker. I didn't go for either of those. I feel it's weird to have soft goods on that type of figure. Like that's definitely more of a Mafex grab for me if I were to pick it up. But I wouldn't pick it up. I don't
animated series. I think I picked up the McFarlane re-release box set, and I am happy with that. So I did not go for the Mezco, but I can see those being incredible. Had I not already had that set, I would probably grab that, because even though animated series wasn't like my top 10, or not top 10, top 5, it was still like iconic enough where I still watch like clips and pieces of it, and Mark Hamill's a god. as a Joker.
For a lot of people, that is the definitive Batman.
And Kevin Conroy.
It is the definitive Batman.
Is amazing. Yeah, he's amazing.
He's also the definitive Joker. Sorry.
Okay, Dan.
Okay. And like you were mentioning earlier, the definitive Two-Face. I really agree with that 100%. Amazing.
Let me see the Joker figure.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, this is the Arkham Joker, though, right?
I don't know which Joker this is, honestly. It looks a little bit like a fusion of a few of them.
Yeah, I can see that. The face looks a little bit more...
Like, it looks a little Hush Joker, but it also does have a bit of the... Like, he's... I mean, Joker typically is pretty lanky, but there's something about him that feels Arkham-ish, and I don't... Like I said, I don't have the Hush Joker from Mayfex, so I would actually consider picking this up. I'm just a little curious about the scale because it seems like InArt might be a little weird with some of their scale.
They're a little bigger, right?
Well, no, it's because I actually have the Christian Bale Batman from them, and he sizes pretty good. He might be a little small, closer to import size, but he's not quite there, if I remember correctly. But there are pictures of the Arkham Origins Batman, and he's gigantic. So
yeah, it's pretty fucking horrible.
Question: I quickly Googled it. Wasn't there a wrestler also named the Final?
Well, that's what I mean. Zeus was. I forgot what they called him in it, but the guy all the way to the left. Stage right, that is the ultimate solution.
Is that Nuke?
First called the final solution. Yep, they did that. I must have blocked it out of my brain because the first time I rewatched on the network when they uploaded all the old stuff, and I started watching in chronological order, I get to it, and he said, and like I said, they originally left it unedited, and I was like, what? Okay. Holy. The only other time I've heard it referenced is that is in a Pink Floyd album. And they
Erlito, I just want to say real quick, Erlito's right. Also the hairline I noticed comes back a little bit more on the Arkham one.
But in that album, he's turned it around on the terrible world leaders. He stuffed them all in the home. He stuffed them all in a living center, and his suggestion is to get rid of all of them. I'm like, I agree, Roger. That's crazy. He would say that. And the reason why I'm so hooked on Mark and Kevin is I literally just finished Arkham Knight last night.
Oh, okay. I saw you were playing that. I was not home.
Oh,
did you 100% it?
No, I'm glad you didn't because I forgot how the controls were at the beginning, and I died 8 times on the rooftop battle near GCPD when they're trying to blow it up. 8 times.
That's a hard fight, though, dude. That's a tough fight.
It's hard.
Like, we're bringing everybody.
Yeah, and it's harder. Well, then you think you're done, and then they add 4 more waves to it.
Yeah,
and you have to shove them onto the steam pipes so Oracle can blow the steam pipes. And I forgot how the controls work, and I was trying to play like it was Gotham Knights.
I didn't do that. I just kicked the shit out of them. But like, I always do if someone has a blade, I always do the triangle move.
Yeah, yes.
The knife takedown. Yeah. And the 2 big guys have knives.
I got tired of it, so I just kept jumping to the buildings the furthest and doing the drop kick thing and just taking 2 guys out at once and then leaving because I could not get my fingers and my brain coordinated. I was cursing, punching things. It was bad.
The other trick to do is when you earn up to do the what is it? Circle square takedown, instant takedown. You just target one of the big guys and do the instant takedown on him.
Square.
What?
Circle takes the square.
Oh. What do you know about Interview at the Ruins?
So what now? Hollywood Squares?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about a different band that you don't listen to or know anything about.
Circle Takes the Square?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Misty.
Yeah.
It's an early 2000s band. I don't remember what song I liked, but I do remember it.
Probably didn't like any of the songs. They're over 5 minutes.
It's my kind of band. Things over 5 minutes. Let's go.
Well, there's a lot of screaming in it, so
you're out. I'm out.
Well, you don't like screamies?
Yeah.
No, he appreciates Between the Bird and Me a bit, but then they start getting into it too much, and he's like, "Yeah, now you lost."
Occasional screaming. I'm not like that's not music. It's just not for me. Occasional screaming, no problem, no argument. But when that is the leads, I just like, I'm good.
Yeah, like you're not listening to the Black Dahlia Murder.
No.
But you should be.
I can't do it. I can't do early Mastodon. Because they do a lot of screaming in it. And I'm like, and Kelly swears by it. I'm like, I'm out. Sorry.
What's so funny about Mastodon is like later on they were like, yeah, that screaming has no point in our music anymore. And Rocky even is just like, well, like you guys are just disowning your own stuff at this point. Like,
so now it's a whole nother podcast, but
you really want to show that, Pete?
I hate that comment because bands are allowed.
I know he doesn't watch the show.
Man, I'll just shut up. Never mind. It's not a music podcast.
Sorry.
Right. No, you're right.
I'm just making a suggestion that maybe Pete shouldn't show that.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, the names.
There's no names on it.
Their name, something's written on the bottom.
It just says life is better when we're together.
Yeah, then I don't care. That's fine. Bands are allowed to change, and I hate fans that are like, well, you just abandoning. I'm not going to listen to you anymore.
Yeah.
Stop it. They're allowed to evolve or change.
Pete, shut up. Pete, stop making that face. You like 𝗲𝗄𝗵𝗵 after they changed.
It's true, but I was also going to say I loved Norma Jean before they replaced the singer. And then they replaced the singer, and I fucking hated them. And then they started to grow on me. And I'm like, all right, well, this is the first year of Norma Jean. This is the second year of Norma Jean. Like, I'm trying to, like, convince myself.
But even that's wrong, because they're the first two albums they're the first two albums that are not good. And the vocals on them are not good.
Well, you're obviously wrong, so.
And then you liked Oh God, the Aftermath?
I did, yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? It sounds like dog shit.
I love dog shit.
Okay.
Is it one of those bands that their worst is better than most people's good?
I think so. Like that, the first couple albums were super chaotic, in my opinion, and then they started having more structure. But I don't know. I don't know if I would call them Norma Jean because I don't even think an original member is still in the band. Is that right?
And then there's 𝗲𝗄𝗵𝗵 for you.
𝗲𝗄𝗵𝗵 still had the core three.
Yeah, but it's an entirely different sound. In Flames still does the same type of thing.
Yeah. Well,
but like, I get what you're saying, but like ultimately, I don't think you're correct.
I don't think the band Yes has anybody but one original member in it now. They still go out as Yes. I think it's Steve Howe, who's been dead for 40 years.
Tom Schultz died like 3 weeks ago. That's Boston, but still.
Can you think of something the opposite? Like, could you think of a change where the band got better? So I'm thinking like,
yeah, Genesis.
Oh yeah,
I'm serious. I'm not even trying to be a smartass.
I mean, no. That's fair.
They were prog rock gods. They were art rock gods, and I love their early shit. When somebody goes, "What Genesis do you like?" and I go, "Yes," as in all of it. It doesn't matter. It depends on the day. But they wanted to be songwriters. They originally began to write songs. They didn't want to be recording artists. And they only recorded an album because nobody was buying their shit.
I was going to say Arsonists Get All the Girls, but really it's only 2 albums that they just have a different vocalist on. Although I guess really thematically and the way the music is, it is a bit different.
Mastodon.
And then they got their original vocalist back when they did Listen to the Color. But like Motherland and Portals are very different albums and they're phenomenal. And like their other vocalist that they put he's just not good.
You guys are going to argue this one probably, but I have one more. Well, I have a couple, but I have one more you'll know. The Beatles.
I don't care about the Beatles.
Well, that's great, but
they changed a lot though.
They went from, I was going to say just on a basic level, they went from covering 2-minute standards to recording their own 2-minute pop songs to changing music.
Yeah, I mean, once the drugs started really taking effect.
Yeah. There's another band, XTC.
I've heard of them. I'm not familiar.
You'd probably recognize at least one of them because they got the alternate.
I know.
Alternate alt
Well, we
rock.
talked about them when Avenged Sevenfold put out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Life is but a dream.
But I swear, they went from new wave to new wave punk to art pop.
Look at the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys used to be like a hardcore punk type unit, and now then they turned into like nerd rap.
Smashing Pumpkins are the opposite. I love Billy, but it haven't gotten better since Melancholy in the Door. Yes, I mentioned Yes, but it's not the same. Sorry, Yes fans, don't hurt me.
I was thinking of Night Verses. So originally they came out and they had Doug as their singer, former singer of The Sleeping, or I think current Sleeper. I think The Sleeping got back together. But anyway, I liked the music a lot. They got rid of Doug and then they just went full prog. And I remember the guitarist saying something along the lines of like he likes not having these borders to have to like write to lyrics and stuff like that, like to write with the intent of putting lyrics over it. But why not both? Like I think their instrumental music is just as good as their vocal music.
Can I evoke the Lord Jesus Genesis one more time to further your point?
No, you've reached your limit for the day, sir.
I produce the show. I'll do what I want.
I'm just joking. I'm just messing with you.
I actually expect you to say that. Their last album with Phil, We Can't Dance, has I Can't Dance on it, which is 4-minute pop song, under 5 minutes. The album's an hour and 7 minutes long.
Tasty.
It's their first album that they released where CDs were the main selling point of albums at that point. So they were like, we got an hour and 10. So we have I Can't Dance, and then Fading Lights, which is 12 minutes. No Son of Mine, which is a single, it's just 6 minutes.
Don't say no Son of Mine. Pete's gonna start going down the Every Time I Die hole.
They have Oh, that's right. They have a. Hey. But they're not. But they were never like, we have to do this thing, which is what upset a lot of the old art rock fans. Is they didn't get better. They do pop. I'm like, but there's 12-minute songs on the. You didn't listen, did you? You didn't. No, you didn't. Shut up. Don't be jealous of Phil. Right. And I'm sure Peter loves the. I think I've discussed it with Matt before. I don't know if I've discussed it in front of you, Pete, but I've never seen a man. They still get along. Pete, when he left Genesis, they're friends. There was never an argument. There was never a fuck you. It was just, I need to do my own thing, take care of my family. I've never seen a man avoid any celebration or award induction of a band before than I have Peter Gabriel, who wants nothing to do. He's like, I don't want to do Genesis anymore. I passed that. I'm also 75. I don't want to go back. And everybody's like, I really hope that he gets back with them. They were back. He doesn't want you. He left. And then he did Sledgehammer. So shut up.
We're talking about music way too much. But
yeah,
that reminded me of Steve Vai, who started falling into the whole gent guitar style. And it's kind of crazy because he was over playing with, he went overseas and was playing with these different gent guitar players and shit.
We could kill another 4 hours of this.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't spend more than 20 seconds on this. Can you think of a band that was together that had a side project together that was called something different that sold more than their band?
Bear vs. Shark.
Oh,
all the same members?
Yes. Well, all the members that were in the band were also in this, and there could be other people.
Well, I don't know if it's not actually true, but I know that they put out more albums as Bars of Gold than they did Bear vs. Shark, but I think Bear vs. Shark is still more celebrated.
Pete, got one? XTC. It's my
Slipknot and fucking, well, no, that's not quite the same.
But I'll give it to you. Right? XTC did 2 albums called the band. They were a band called the Dukes of Stratosphere, and it was psychedelia 60s music with original equipment, nothing modern in the 80s. They did 2 albums, and they both outsold anything they sold as XTC, and they only did 2 of them. And the original album they did not tell anybody. Nobody, they thought it was a band, and the tape got discovered in a vault, and they were releasing it. I'm gonna ignore that.
You said 20 seconds. We're past 20 seconds.
I saw on the answer. Well, give me more stuff then. Or do you want me to? No. Or you want me to carry it? Are we good? We gonna move? We can go to the links, or you got anything else you creating or making wise, or bought, or received, or?
I don't use my 3D printers. I need to finish setting them up.
I was more talking about peace, but yes.
I'm still working on the truss thing. So, yeah.
I saw the pictures.
To do the Jumbotron, it's going to take, I think, like 10 different trusses. And those take like 4 hours to print a piece because I'm doing it on stable, and then they're standing up with no supports. So I'm trying to make sure like they don't knock over or destroy anything. And then I'm going to box that up with the cubes I created and send it to Chad. And I have a feeling he's going to kick it back and say, the cubes do need to be bigger, Pete. You were absolutely right the entire time. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But it's one of those things where you're like, you got to touch it. Like you put it together, you slide it in the slot, and yeah, it looks good, but it could be more. But what's that safe number where it's not too big, but it has more to grab onto the leg? Like there's enough, but there's not enough. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then let me see. I'm working on a throne after that. The throne's already finished. And I'm pretty excited about that one because I want to print them in flat pieces that you assemble. But I also want to use the 𝘂𝗵𝗆 to paint texture and color on the 3D print to see how that fucking comes out. I have a feeling it's gonna be fucking awesome, right? And then that brings me to my next idea. I want to, after I get the molds done for our diorama pieces, which I got 2 more things I want to create. I want to do the fire escape, and then I want to do an inner corner, like a rounded corner for the sidewalk. Because I don't know if you saw in the video, I don't have one, and there's no pieces. Like you can't use the pieces that are currently there because they will overlap. So you have to create a separate piece, which will probably be better in the long run because it's holding to. Anyway, long story short, after that's done, I want to use the 𝘂𝗵𝗆 to paint the dioramas in their prototype type stage to show off what they could potentially look like in their final form. Which I don't know why I'm getting giddy about it, but it's amazing. And I'm also, I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to do the soda machines where they have a clear plastic front and they serve more like a light box than anything else. And then if that works out, I want to redo the phone booth to not have a sticker up top, to have it printed in between, because that's working just fine. But the thing that I'm worried about is that the height of the piece is going to be too big to print on there. So I'm trying to think, can I 3D print an add-on to the 𝘂𝗵𝗆 that does an overhang so I could lay it on an edge and then slide it in and then print and then just turn the corner and then print and then turn the corner and print and then yeah. So that's where my fucking head's at. But no, it's great. It's a great printer. Like it's fun. Like there's a lot of applications you can do with it. I showed off the magnets earlier. I there's a lot of cool stuff in my head that I think you could do with this. And like I finally feel like this is the last pin that I needed to feel like I could be a toy shop, a 3D printed toy shop. Because I don't know, you really can't see it that well, but it does a really good job of eliminating layer lines a little bit because that UV ink kind of bleeds within the cracks. makes it feel smoother. You could still see them when there's light shining through, but at a glance, you do not see those layer lines as well as you would just a plain print. So I'm super excited about it. Super excited. Weathering. I want to try face paints. Because I want to create like a little thing that could hold a head, and then you could slide it in the Eufy, and then you could put eyes and paint like features on there, because it looks like the Eufy could do really small detail, which is also awesome. The only thing that I don't like about the Eufy so far is that the distance that, or the height of the object you could print is only like 3¼ inches or something like that. And I wish it were more like 5.
Oh, that's really that low?
Yeah, the object can only be about 3 inches.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that there's a limit, but yeah, I don't know.
There are competitive systems that can do more, but it's not much more. So, like I said, I'm more excited to figure out a workaround more than anything else. Actually, yeah, I think I can do it. I just have to play with it.
Yeah.
Matt, I can't wait for you to like set yours up. I think you're gonna be easily equally giddy.
I probably won't until I move, in all honesty.
Why?
Because
Are you moving again?
I'm not.
Just moving to the storage unit at this point.
I'm probably not renewing my lease where I'm at. And I can't buy a house with 0 down. So I'm probably going to go to a 2-bedroom apartment.
In Woodbridge? Which is also becoming super expensive?
I'm not moving to Jersey, dude.
I was going to do that. I was going to say the same thing.
Woodbridge, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
There's also Montclair, New Jersey. Did you know that?
There is. Ours is older, though.
Yeah.
I mean...
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
I don't know.
Dan, you got something up? What you want to talk about, Dan?
I don't want to talk about it. This fucking sucks.
I was looking at the side news on the most popular links on the side of it.
Oh, yeah.
I was pissing me off.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon, you can suck a duck.
Well, I mean, the Nick Cannon being MAGA thing explains why he has 48 kids and doesn't wear a fucking condom. So,
no, 48. Not wearing a condom explains why he has 48 kids.
Well, yes, but my point is, everything we just said made sense in my head.
Also, Nick Cannon.
Dave Chappelle was right. Fuck Nick Cannon.
Yeah, fuck
Nick Cannon. I take back being okay with you doing whiteface as a joke. I take it back.
No, because whiteface isn't real. It's not a thing. It's not a. Listen, white folks, just real quick. Stop being oppressed. You're not. You're never going to be. Stop it.
No. Whiteface is a thing.
Yeah, no, but it's not blackface.
It's not.
We're saying the same thing. I know. Words.
Anyway, we don't have to get caught
words.
Up on
don't
this.
work with me. All I'm trying to say is I wanted to make 2 points about the Drewski thing. That was goddamn hilarious.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, we can absolutely talk about Drewski. This is the second time he's done that. For those who don't know,
yes,
Drewski went on and did a fantastic impersonation of Erica Kirk.
Cherokee Clerk.
The woman who made friggin' millions of dollars after
her husband leaned to the left at
murdered.
the end. You know that one.
Yeah, like the Drewski thing is so good.
It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Yes, and it is the second time he's done it. The first time,
and
go ahead.
Well, what was great about the first? Go ahead and explain the first.
Well, the first one he does, he goes to a NASCAR race. Complete prosthetic. And I want to point this out with the other video he just did this weekend. He is not wearing white face. He's wearing full prosthetics, everyone. He is not wearing any white face. He is in complete movie magic prosthetics, but he goes dressed up as, I guess we call him, a redneck in overalls, white with tattoos, everything, white skin, all prosthetic, and people have no idea. Big fat black dude underneath.
There's a video of the guy that he's like, that looked just like him, and he's like, I ain't even mad. He did it. It's all right.
Yeah.
Pete, have you seen this yet?
Yes, absolutely.
And
Loved it.
It's so good.
The second one is this, and I want to point something else out.
It's so good.
Something I noticed when I heard Erica Schmirk was mad about it. Not once Does Drewski say that is 𝗂𝗍𝗃? Bitch outed herself.
Well,
I'm
what
offended.
else is funny is she forgave the person who murdered her husband, but not.
I forgive him too. It's ironic. Erica and I have something in common. It's crazy. This is legitimately funny. It's so good.
It's nightmare fuel, but it's also amazing.
He's got it down too. He's got the dead eyes down.
I remember like a year or 2 years ago, I was like, I don't know who the hell this Drewski guy is. I don't understand why he's popular. I take it back.
He's legitimately funny. Like he writes, like he tries, unlike a lot of other TikTok. I consider him more than a TikToker. The dude's a comedian. Like he does sketches and skits and TikTok things, but he does more than that. Like this, He does sketches, and he got my respect because at least he's doing something different. I'm looking for the NASCAR one now. I can't find it, of course.
There's one where he's a police officer.
Yes. Yeah. And it's funny. I saw this go up before people were picking up on it. Here it is.
Yeah.
That's a. Now, when I first saw this, I had no idea who Drewski was, and I was like, and then I saw people commenting how they're angry it was a black guy, and I'm looking, going, "What the hell are you talking?" Oh, that guy's in a commercial. I know who that is. Just a guy who's proud to be in America. So yeah, you're not impressed, saltine crackers. Stop it. You're not a minority. You will be soon. Shut up. You're not oppressed. Nobody cares about whiteface except three of you. And 𝗂𝗍𝗃 gave herself away by complaining about it because nobody knew. She legit sent him a cease and desist, by the way.
That's funny.
Anyway, back to Star Trek.
But she doesn't have a case, so that'll be fun to watch. Yeah.
I think it's funny if we just abruptly change back.
Yeah. Abruptly, like a. Anyway, so they're canceling Starfleet Academy right after filming season 2.
Does Netflix have Starfleet? No.
No. It's Paramount. It's almost worse.
We'll get to Netflix in a moment.
Yeah, we'll get to Netflix in a moment. I honestly don't understand. So the show got review bombed because gay people and a gay Klingon who's also black, that bothered people. It legit got review bombed, just like I watched happen to Ghostbusters 2016. I watched it happen in real time, where they just went in making shitty reviews to bring it down. Which turned off people who are not aware of what's going on, who then would not tune in, and it killed the show. That is why this show failed. That's it.
It sucks when because the streaming model is so bad that a show has to bring in a certain amount of viewers, and
they renewed it. They liked it so much, Paramount, that they renewed it before the first episode of season 1 even aired. And they've done a complete 180 now because MAGA men are mad.
I mean, I say this as a dude with a podcast. Some of these cucks really need lives.
Yeah, but my defense for what we do and this show and everybody's like, you're just. The other day, I posted a clip of myself, Craig, and Derek. I'm going to keep it on topic, talking about Ronda Rousey being in AEW and how it didn't make any sense since she's transphobic, and the company started with one of the biggest high-profile trans wrestlers in America, and then she disappeared from TV, and then they brought her in, and the comments I got, I never get comments on wrestling videos, but the transphobic one, the one guy said, "Why don't you normalize getting a job?" I said, why don't you normalize having a job during regular work hours?
It makes no sense that someone like Ronda Rousey, with her father and his history, could be afraid of change when they start born with ears, but then they turn into battered meatballs on the side of their heads. So
what about her father?
Wasn't he a fighter or something like that?
I don't know. I have to look that up. I didn't know.
maybe I'm wrong. I thought her father was like a wrestler.
She went into her and Gina around the same time. Carano did the whole anti-Semitic thing, which you're allowed to, which is okay now. She did the whole anti-trans thing around the same time, but she's wrestling, so nobody cares.
I mean, Gina Carano can get hit by
Gina Carano
baseball.
So I'm disappointed because right now that Star Trek fans basically just turned into Star Wars fans. And it's funny because Star Wars, the joke is you've never paid attention because it's literally about being against fascism, among other things, but that's the main message. This was literally a show that was written to be all-inclusive. I've said it before, I'm not going to go into detail again, and you're just picking up on it. I think it might be you. That's the problem.
It's also about passive colonization.
It is also about passive colonization. I'm disappointed. It goes back to the bigger. What happened to her mouth? It goes back to the bigger point I was saying last week, where everything that I enjoy is either inundated by ads or being weighed down by people who that just don't have to watch it. That I'm becoming disinterested. I don't care anymore. I'm so bummed out by this. It's the principle of it. It's not a big deal really that the show is canceled, but in the grand scheme of things, yeah, kind of sucks.
I felt that way about Black Summer. Needed a third season.
What?
There's a zombie show on Netflix called Black Summer, which is really cool because stylistically it was filmed very in some cool ways. The show had problems, don't get me wrong. Like one of the episodes is the worst episodes of a show.
Every show has problems though, sir. You and I'll agree on that. Like no show is perfect.
But what was cool about the show is like you couldn't get attached to characters because everyone died. Like there were a few that you could hold on to, but like there's one that you'll follow for a few episodes and then he's killed and you're like, oh man, I like that guy. Like everyone was just fodder.
They do it the same way that Walking Dead did. So like by the time they smash Glenn's face, everybody's like, I'm tired of watching this.
I got tired long before then.
Yeah, see that was my thing. See, I got tired before then, and then they were like, Negan's coming. I was like, I'm in, and then organically I forgot to keep watching it.
Well, Negan also became like
I know.
The show is breaking a rule, like kill your darlings. Like, yeah, Daryl Dixon should have died a long time ago. Negan should have stayed an enemy and got not turned into a hero that goes to fucking Washington D.C. or something.
Yeah, no, you're right. Rick should have died and stay died. I was about ready to do that. Stay died. Stay dead.
Carl! I miss those memes.
What is that? What is that? It's the most overacting but loving thing I've ever seen. And another great news. This is a two-parter. After Netflix.
What $2.8 billion fee?
Subscription impacts. Ads are going. Ad-supported plans going for. I'm sorry.
I never had ads on
anything
Netflix.
with ads should not cost extra money. If it's not a cable service, you're getting ad revenue. Why am I paying you more money? Standard plan goes for 17 to 19. Premium goes for 24 to 26. Extra member fee, I guess that's adding if they find out you have somebody else using your login, goes from 6 to $9.99.
Maybe I'll just stop being lazy and start using all the CDs and DVDs I have.
In February,
I have a lot of stuff of physical.
Paramount Skydance was required to pay Netflix a $2.8 billion termination fee. The fee was required after Netflix backed off from its deal to acquire the rights to Warner Brothers in a reported $82 billion deal. Paramount Skydance made a larger offer, but part of Netflix's deal with Warner Brothers required a termination fee for stepping away. So they got...
Who signs that?
Rich people that don't care.
I hate this fucking world.
Yeah, rich people that don't care. They'll never see They'll never see hard times. They'll never hurt. They'll never be in pain.
No, I more so mean like from a business perspective.
Yeah, no, that's
who
what I'm
the
saying.
fuck signed a 2.8 billion thing saying, "Well, we're gonna back out, but we'll pay you to back out."
That's what I mean.
What are you
Rich
doing?
people, they don't care. It doesn't matter. They have the money to. It's pocket change. It doesn't affect them, so they're like, yeah, sure, fine, whatever, sign it.
They were also essentially given $2.8 billion.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Paramount gave them.
Yeah. Paramount gave them the $2 billion because they backed out of the 82.
Fuck this.
It's still stupid. It just goes into the whole thing about I'm disinterested in participating. I don't care. I have a room full of DVDs that will last me until I die of a fat heart attack. I'm good. I don't need you. And I will buy a new set when it comes out. And for people who are like, well, what if they stop selling physical? People on eBay sell very good bootlegs from the HD signal. I'll be fine. All right? It's going to be okay. They might double the charge, but I still would pay more for physical, even if it's bootlegged, if it's done right. They print out covers. They put CD covers on it. It looks like it was released by the studio. I don't need you.
All right. I canceled Netflix.
You really just did that live, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and on top of that, again, I forgot to add this. Sony is also raising their prices.
Where?
Their PlayStation.
Their online streaming thing?
No, the physical everything is raising prices by $100. Hold on, I'm bringing it up.
I can't do this show anymore.
Yeah, no, I know. PS5 Pro will be $900 on April 2nd.
Kill yourself.
PS5 will now cost...
I don't mean that. That's just me saying it to the void. I was talking to the Gatorade bottle I was throwing.
I mean it. $650 for a regular PS5. Digital will be $600. PS5 Pro will be $900. The Portal's going to $250.
You're pushing people to the PC. Why?
Well, I mean, technically because PCs are still more expensive, I guess, right now.
Yes, I will tell you why. Because the chips that are good for PCs anymore are $700. And that's just one part of that built PC. And they're expensive because of the AI bubble, which we'll also get to in a moment because that just had a nice blow struck against it. Yes. Thank fuck.
That bubble is going to pop sooner than people realize, by the way.
It's partially because China basically has control. China has control over so many of the minerals needed for chips and everything. So they have leverage in the chip game. But also, big data is buying up all the chips for all their precious planet destroying data warehouses.
And I want to be clear to add on to this, just to pile on.
Okay, pumpkin.
The WWE has outpriced me, and hockey has outpriced me. The NHL. I want to be clear. We have the money. If I really want to go, I will go. It's the goddamn principle of it. I'm not giving you that much anymore.
Yeah, I can afford Netflix, but I cancel it because I don't want to pay $20
afford these streaming. Yeah, I can afford it. I don't want to give you the fucking money. You have
to watch Anaconda soon because it ends on April 27th.
I'll give you the login to the thing I use. It's cool.
No, it's cool. I'm fine.
It's just,
I have I buy a lot of stuff. I'm looking at The Office. I'm looking at Blue Mountain State, Parks and Rec.
When you walked away, I told Pete I have a room full of stuff that would keep me over until I die of a fat heart attack. I'm not worried about these people. But I'm just out of principle. I'm not going to the Flyers right now, spending $250 a seat in the upper bowl, where then paying $55 to park and then paying your concessions if I need to drink or if I want to eat or drink something. Fuck you. And it's doubly because of the Flyers, because it's Xfinity. So it's a double fuck you. WWE, TKO, same thing. The seats have priced wrestling fans out of these arenas. And they're not backing off. And they're gonna, if AEW is smart, take advantage of this now. Whatever that means. Hiring somebody that can actually book Tony Khan, for Christ's sake. Lowering the prices. You have a golden opportunity to take TKO and shove it up their ass. Because the WWE... I can't even... I just can't. I can't. It's like... It's unbelievable, the prices for shit. I'm not interested. I don't want to.
Move along, sir. No, it's insane. I mean, this isn't even the next generation console. Like the PlayStation 6 will probably be a base of $700 because we're going to put out another one 3 years later.
I honestly, if there is not and I'm not talking about French Revolution, but if there's not like pushback as a nation or as a people of the world, and we start sending a message to the wallets of these people to get prices back where they need to be and should be again, this is the last PlayStation I'm ever going to own. It's just the principle of it. I don't want to buy it. Fuck you. I'll buy a laptop.
I agree, but I want to do it mainly because the modding community is hilarious, and I feel like I'm missing out.
You're talking about going to PC?
You mean like Thomas the Tank Engine and Fallout and
exactly?
Yeah, you're right. This computer, if we go based on my first PlayStation 5, which Matt is aware of how long that lasted, 3 years. This computer that I'm still using 5 years ago was $1,500. It's still running like new. Now, tonight it'll die, knock on wood. I've already placed the PlayStation.
Oof.
Why would I?
So you have a replay station?
Yeah. So why would I go? Why would I buy another one again? That's it. Plus, I can emulate old games. I have 15 emulators. I'm admitting it. Kiss my ass. I don't care about the bootleg thing anymore. Bootleg. F these people. Send them a message. I will gladly. 10 years ago, we were talking about MLB TV, where the price was pretty low, but my Phillies games, and maybe in retrospect, thank God, we're getting blackout in DC. I couldn't watch Philly games in the DC metro area because of blackout rules, and I'm paying $150. No, I would gladly give you the money if you give me for value, but everything is way below value now. I'm done. I'm done being a corporate shill. I'm done buying things blindly. I'm old and I'm mad.
Do you want to move on to better news?
That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yeah,
it's funny. I'm thinking about making my own stickers of the "I did that" meme and just posting them all over the place. Oh, you have some?
Me and Dan talked. I messaged Dan about an idea earlier.
Dance.
So after this, let's.
No, good. Transition into it. I'm done.
Well, no, I don't want to talk about that so nobody steals the idea.
Oh.
Good, it's not the most original thing, but anyway, one of the good things that's going on is Disney backed out of $1 billion deal with OpenAI, because OpenAI also supports Trump, by the way. Yeah, it does.
They all do. Wendy's. The PS to that is Wendy's got caught.
Christina Ricci, like, why are you pulling our heartstrings again?
Christina Ricci is like
childhood crush into like adult crush.
Every 5 years she pops back up. I'm like, God, I know. Every now and then I remember why I've loved you as even when I was a young man, and I still love you dearly. She's just eviscerating people online, and one of them was Wendy's.
Man, I'm pissed off because that means you guys aren't watching Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets is fucking amazing.
I haven't watched Yellow Jackets, but I know she's in that.
Oh, she's in it? She is?
Yeah,
well, good. I'll watch it then. I'll watch it on mute. And I'm not even talking about, I'm not even being gross. She's just gorgeous.
You're just
going to watch him. Just watch her.
He's telling you something. He's telling you something.
Is she naked?
No, you have to put your ear to the side of the screen like this.
Got It almost worked if my face was in the right spot.
Oh man,
yeah.
I didn't realize that my picture over here was different than
here. Hold on,
here.
let's just to make it right. Let's no.
You're a whore, Peter.
Here, go ahead, Pete. Tell me again. Oh God. Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Wait, now tell Matt.
I'm gonna go find some Tide Pods. Anywho,
yeah. So Sora
is awesome.
is dead on arrival, which is great.
I didn't read why.
Sora's not dead on arrival. Sora 2 has already been deployed.
Oh,
like, Sora 2 already exists out there, but yeah, no, it's not being funded.
They didn't give a reason, by the way.
Oh,
there has not been. They just said they're done.
There is kind of a reason.
Oh God.
It's not exactly voiced, but I think it has something to do with the way that I think there might have been abuse to some Disney IPs using.
Oh, that's right. I did see that. Yes. Sora was basically pulling from IPs.
Okay, that's what it was. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but yeah.
People were typing in commands and Sora was going.
To be fair, Sora is nothing but a fancy Google machine, so it's doing what it's programmed to do.
Exactly what it's supposed to do.
Some people realized that's not quite right, you know?
You can't do that with Mickey Mouse. What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, it's so ironic that Disney did this, and then Disney realized that OpenAI was reaching into its own guts and pulling out things and using them, and it's like, those are my innards.
Mm-hmm. By the way, as far as Disney to a nicer guy, it couldn't happen.
Also, something really funny that Pete also loves, but I'm gonna trash a bit, is Kim Kardashian, because she tweeted about Michael B. Jordan after his award, and she's like, "Oh, he's kind of cute too. Is he single?" And
stay away from Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, it's basically what it came down to. He was like, I forget exactly what it said, so I don't know if it was him or somebody else, but basically the summary is like, every person, like, you're nothing but you're just writing the success of other people that you get involved with. You ruin so many people. Kanye wasn't insane before.
She already ruined Ben Simmons. Stay away.
I think you should watch the Kanye documentary that's on Netflix before you say like Kanye was fine before.
No, Kanye.
Oh no, I made a face after I said that.
Joking aside. Joking aside.
I was like,
no, Kanye's out of his goddamn mind.
That wasn't serious.
No. Yeah, no. This delighted me. This delights me to no end, and I need
No, it makes me very happy.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli. It's not Ghibli, idiot.
Ghibli. There's the T is announced Ghibli, but not visible.
Also issued a letter. Yeah, this is just.
Oh well, they were using their stuff to train Sora.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we have Sora taking this hit. We had Grok, made by the moron that is Elon Musk, which was taking children and doing very, very terrible things to them with AI. It's just looking great. Fuck you. I'm delighted. I'm sorry. I just so tired of seeing it.
Yeah. This is a foolish use of a technology like that.
We had, as a species, we had this thing given to us, which we could have utilized like a search thing, or to help, like I said, assist in medically, or assist in restoring old footage or audio that you would not be able to fix otherwise. And yet, Bill and his friends took it and made child porn with it, or revenge porn with it. That's the Grok thing, dude. There
was also a woman who was arrested based on evidence manufactured by AI.
Yes, that shit. Right. So, yeah. So, when I see this stuff, and then I see somebody post, look at me, I'm a princess. I'm like, I'm going to fucking motherfucker. So I'm delighted. Anyway, I'm very happy about this. But great news. I was dancing in the street naked.
I was happy. I think even Pete was happy when he saw this, despite the crap I gave him. I think
but Pete is also intelligent. We're going to talk about him, even though he's right there. Pete knows AI is bad. Like, I understand why he uses it for searching, but at least Pete's not.
AI is bad. I think he thinks that certain applications of AI is bad, and it's kind of a waste of a tool that could either be used for.
That's what I agree on. I agree with him. Absolutely.
For beneficial.
Generative AI in the hands of Bill Smith down the road should be illegal. If you don't have the talent that you went or did work on, school or otherwise, pay somebody to do it.
One could argue that's an ableist perspective.
I don't care. I'm sorry. If you're not able to do it,
I thought you were Star Trek fan.
If you you know what? I got out-logicked by Gene Roddenberry. If you're let me elaborate. If you're unable to learn those things or apply that what you've learned to your art, like I learned from the ground up.
Yeah, it's like if Pete used AI to make Blender, I would be mad at him because like he just isn't
just use
taking
Blender
the time to learn it or whatever.
Just learn it. Yeah, if you can't make a poster, wrestling companies are starting to do it, and it's really obvious. Not the big guys, the indie companies.
Oh, well, Coca-Cola did it the past 2 years. They put out their holiday one last year that was AI, and then they put out a newer one that was AI. And honestly, I thought it was kind of funny because it showed how far AI came.
That's true.
In that year, in respect to the technology and how far it's advanced in a relatively short period of time, like big improvements on that commercial, but also like fuck you, Coca-Cola.
But I could also pick it out still. I've never not been able to pick it out.
It's still very obvious to see when some.
The WWE, I lied, by the way. The WWE did use AI. They used AI to make a montage of Dominic Mysterio after he won the AAA championship, except the belt that AI gave him was the AEW championship. The other company. That couldn't wait. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so good job. So TKO, who's charging your arm and your leg. Yeah, there's evil Mickey, the prick.
Oh yeah.
Who's charming an arm and a leg from your mother to buy you a wrestling ticket, used AI because they didn't want to bother hiring an artist to make a montage for their new champion. Congratulations, WWE. Also, can I ask you guys something?
Oh, give me your fucking money.
Give me the goddamn money, you piece of shit.
What you got for us?
WWE is worth billions right now. Can somebody explain to me why in the world of HD with video panels that look real and the lighting system we have in 2026, why the fuck none of their camera operators can hold a camera still in any of their shots? Matt, if you can, on Monday, watch 10 minutes of wrestling. I'm begging you to watch 10 minutes.
I'm doing something on Monday.
It's on every week. It's on every day of the week. Watch a clip from YouTube. Find a 3-minute clip. And the reason I'm asking you to do this is watch the camera work and tell me how you're not annoyed and want to punch them in the face.
They probably do it. It's probably a stylistic choice, and also because you can't have a fixed camera in
Jason kind of fucking Bourne.
Oh, it is a stylistic choice, but I've watched wrestling with fixed cameras.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to do the fixed camera the whole show.
You can move the camera. I'm talking about this shit on every punch, like this. That's what a WWE show looks like now. I'm barely exaggerating. I really am barely exaggerating.
I don't know. I don't care about wrestling.
With all that money, can you stop?
Enough people aren't complaining about it.
It's not true. That's the thing. They just don't care.
People are still watching it, though.
I can't do it. I can't do it with Kelly in the room because she gets motion sickness. I don't get motion sickness. I just get annoyed. And speaking of the Bourne movies, that third movie was the worst of the three in shaky cam.
I didn't watch the third one.
I couldn't. follow what was happening. The third movie, I was like, what? The only other movie I turned off was the movie they did of Neil Armstrong like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 7, 8 years ago now, called
First Man.
Yeah. The opening scene is just a close-up of his kid playing with toys in front of the table. And the camera is doing this the whole time, just watching the kid. And I'm like, I turned it off. I never watched it.
Who directed this? Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes?
Spaceman Smith. I gave up. I was like, I looked at Kelly, I said, I'm not doing this. And I turned it off and never went back to it. It's still sitting in my watch. Would you like to continue? Nope. I'm good. Who did?
All right.
First Man.
So, real quick, actually, you just did something weird.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
One of the things that, because we're about to talk about it, one of the things that was interesting about the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer is that we saw Punisher. And the last time we saw Punisher, he was in a cage in Wilson Fisk's basement. Did he get out of it at the end of that episode? Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I was like driving and I was like, I couldn't remember if he was in there or if he had like managed to figure a way out.
Okay. So I'm interested to see like how this one last kill ties in.
Go home, Frank.
Well, the other thing is like, are they like PG-13ing Frank with the one last kill thing?
I don't think they'll do PG-13.
I don't.
Deadpool and Wolverine's out.
No, they can totally avoid that. I don't think so. They might not have him curse in Spider-Man, but I also don't think he's in it for more than 4 minutes. I hope he's in it. I hope he's in it longer, but I don't.
It's hard to know, honestly. But yeah, I don't think this will be tamed down.
God, I love. I
wish we had a trailer to fucking go off of.
I know, like they're just. When is it, May 12th? Maybe they'll do one before then. I didn't even realize that Daredevil Born Again season 2 was out.
Oh, I already saw it.
Is it good so far?
I'm surprised by you.
It's good so far.
I'm not subscribed to Disney Plus.
Oh, so. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I gotta stop playing my hand. I don't have Disney Plus either.
Yeah, that's good. I'm like, they left it on a cliffhanger that I definitely want to see the next episode like now. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely.
I didn't watch. Well, I was done at Disney Plus, so I never watched it.
In news that Peter love Wonder Man season 2 has been greenlit.
That's great, and I hope they changed the way the tone of the second season though.
Oh,
we got the buddy comedy nod to all acting. The first season, great. Now let's
What'd you think?
Down to fucking serious shit. What did I think about it?
Yeah.
Oh, because I don't know if you remember our conversation. I was like, I really hate that Trevor's coming back.
I remember our conversation very clearly.
Well, it's great.
I didn't even watch it, but honestly, stuff like that would make me apprehensive because if it's a character that's basically there for comedic relief, I'm like, are you just gonna make the whole thing a joke? Because everything Marvel does anymore is a fucking joke.
Yeah, but remember, there was also that underlying story. I'm sorry, Pete, where he was the king of the prison. Remember that?
Yeah, but that's a one shot that 1,200 people watched.
That's not my problem. That's their problem. Go ahead, Pete.
I know, but like, it's to bring in Space Marine. It's like making him Captain Titus off screen. He's the main character of the Space Marine games, and he's been promoted to captain.
Well, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that Trevor definitely is still an actor in this movie. He is a much bigger character than the commercials let on.
Who put out this trailer?
And it's not like a.
I'm on it.
There's like a reasoning.
I know
why they are friends in this show, and how do I say it without giving too much? All I can say is rest in peace, Josh Gad.
Yeah, well,
Josh Gad is canon to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as an actor. but he's also now officially dead.
Dead.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
He's very dead. I had faith in Ben Kingsley, so I was not apprehensive. I know how people felt about Iron Man 3. I know, being the guy that didn't read any of the Iron Man comic books and only knew the surface details about the Mandarin, and that wasn't the Mandarin, like they did it wrong, but I enjoyed Iron Man 3 a lot. So I didn't have the apprehension. I was very
which is why I was kind of bummed when they killed off Wenwu at the end of Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for this guy, and you just killed him off. I want to see people. I want to see villains be villains.
Now you know how I feel when Two-Face died at the end of The Dark Knight.
Actually, yeah, I get that humanizing villains and stuff is important, but I also want to see villains that we cannot empathize with, that we cannot understand.
Was the reason they didn't go? Sorry, Matt. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Finish what you're saying. It's important.
I kind of was. So,
do you have like a character in mind? Because I feel like the Joker would be a freedom fighter in today's America, and then in Marvel MCU canon, there's Thanos was right stickers and tags all over the place.
Right, but that's the problem. Is society's a mess, but we shouldn't be agreeing with villains. So, like, Black Mask was a fun villain until finally we saw that level.
Dude, yes.
Until we saw that dark side kick in, and suddenly we're like, oh shit.
You're all on board for Ewan McGregor overacting and eating and just being cheesy and just chewing scenery. And then there's that scene where he starts abusing and harassing that woman, where he's trying to get her to dance, and I'm still uncomfortable. Come on, dance! And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Then you want to see him die.
Thanos was right. Thanos was not. Thanos, like, they want to have complex villains, but like the absolute Joker is just evil.
Yeah.
He drinks blood of children, I think. I know he drinks blood.
Wait, he's the president of the United States?
No, he's just a billionaire.
Did he kill puppies?
Elon Musk?
No, he's not a gnome.
Oh.
No, but he is pure evil. He drinks blood and turns into a giant demon monster. People aren't going to empathize with his point of view. They're not going to say, yeah, he's got a point there. And I get that not all villains have to be extreme on the spectrum of evil, but we need villains that we can empathize and agree with less.
Sure.
Like, even if it's just a base level, like, I understand why you're doing this, but holy hell, you're going way too far with it. Like,
well, I think they do that. They do a good job with Wilson Fisk in that aspect. If you want to point that, like,
yes, that's a really good example, honestly, because I was just talking to Kate about. She's finally watching Daredevil, and like, she likes Fisk, and I'm like, just wait, because you're gonna get to that point where,
he's a prick.
I want him to die. Thing really snaps in, and suddenly you're not going to empathize with him.
He's a thug.
Yeah, like, that human aspect is there, and when he starts to really want something more than he can actually have it, it's a problem.
I'm going to rewatch this. I don't want to oversell the first episode, but
he's a great actor too.
Yeah. It kind of.
I liked him as Black Manta. I didn't watch the second Aquaman, but I liked him as Black Manta in the first one.
Which will also.
How'd you feel about him as playing Dr. Manhattan?
Fucking amazing.
I didn't know
he was. You just spoiled something I was trying to hide from Matt for the last 5 years because I really wanted him to see it, and I didn't mean it in the way where he didn't see it, and I'm going to spoil it. I wanted him to be surprised.
Right. Yeah.
You don't know he's Dr. Manhattan. And then all of a sudden, at the end of the second to last episode, you get the reveal. Shit, dude, I'm getting chills right now. It's so good. And it just zooms in. What the actress's name? Why am I blanking on her name?
King carried
Regina
the hell
King,
out of the show, though.
When she hammers him in the head, and it's her husband. She bashes him in the head. and then it just shows the camera up from the ground.
That's the end of the episode, right?
Yes, that's the end of the second. It just the camera's looking up from the ground, and you just see her going like this, and all of a sudden you see a blue glow, and you go, "Hey, baby, we got a fucking problem." Cut to black. Fuck yes!
Shit!
God damn it! I love that show.
Oh, that's awesome.
God, that's the best television show I've ever watched, man. It's so good.
It actually taught me more about.
I have it, so I can cancel HBO.
There you go. Go ahead.
It taught me about more about Black history than a lot of textbooks could ever do.
Don't pull it. Don't pull it up. Don't pull it up.
Oh, well, shit. All right, well. Oh yeah. You mean the Tulsa Massacre?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the show opens up with the Tulsa Massacre. In your face.
I Googled if that was a real thing almost immediately, and I went down this rabbit hole of like, holy shit, where is this
Black Wall Street
that we're on? Yeah,
dude, just listen to the fucking dollop. So many things.
I'll never forget when that aired, and immediately running to Craig because he's comic book guru, and talking to him about it and how I was watching mostly white people go, why does Watchmen have to get political?
Do you guys know how baseball mascots started in the U.S.? Like sports mascots?
No.
It's more fucked up than you can imagine.
No, don't. Yeah. No.
I'm not gonna. Well.
If that better sell you on watching the Watchmen. By the way, you can kill it in one day. It's so well acted.
Once I get my 3D
Ozymandias
printer
is
up and running, I'll watch it.
Jeremy Irons plays Ozymandias.
Okay.
Oh my. His story arc and the end of it, which I won't say, it's just abrupt but fun.
Ozymandias has to be a tricky character to write for because he's the world's smart. He's like the most brilliant person that there could ever be.
In my opinion, I'm sure and I don't mean this in a negative way, I'm sure you'll pick something about it. It was done so well. And the good thing about it is the show, you can technically watch the movie and act as a prequel to it, but it follows the comic book ending. So there's just squids falling all the time. Little octopi just dropping. Squids or octopus? Is it an octopus or a squid?
I should go back and watch this show again. Yeah.
Octopi.
It's there's a twist in the first episode where you're like, oh, he's gone. Like the one actor's. They showed all these commercials about this one guy, and then poof. Shit. And they're not doing a season. It's never coming back. That's it. You're one and done.
Yep. So I think the Penguin is the same thing. I don't think the Penguin's getting another season.
I will say that's probably right below Watchmen as far as my liking it. And the only thing that is holding back Penguin is because Watchmen exists.
I'll have to watch Watchmen and see how it stacks up because I think Daredevil is probably one of the best shows.
Let me adjust this. Miniseries. Because Penguin's 8 episodes? Watchmen was like 6 or 8. And Daredevil is 4 seasons of 20?
I still think that I think Daredevil Born Again brings it down a little bit because the Netflix seasons, are so good. Born Again is really good, but I think that for a show that had such slow pacing, they got rid of the main villain that was teased for the show in 2 episodes. Like, that's way too fast.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong. It's not the penultimate episode. It's the what's the word before penultimate?
Anti-penultimate.
All right, so the anti-penultimate ends that way. Then there's one episode that kind of fills in why and how we got here, and then you get the finale.
Pete, what was that face of skepticism when I was talking about Muse?
Muse. I thought you were talking about Bullseye.
No. Bullseye is definitely a long-standing villain.
Muse is kind of whack, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Parenthetical? Oh, I don't know.
Although he does appear in season 2.
Yeah, man.
In a flashback because he dies in season 1. Anyway, go on.
Hi, Miss Will Games, by the way. Hi. Welcome. Yeah, man. He's just making waffles. Oh, please. All right, so it's 6 episodes. Please watch it when you can. I want to see how you feel about it.
I'm doing something on Monday.
Motherfucker.
Going to see the dollop, actually.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Robert Redford's president. Legitimately. Not the actors playing the president. Robert Redford is the president in Watchmen Day.
Robert Redford?
Well, now he is. Yeah, sure.
Also, man. Rest in peace, James Tolkan, you slacker.
You got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker. Reminds me of your father when he went here. He was a slacker, too. Can I go now, Mr. Strickland? God, he's such an overly vile villain in that movie, and I love him. And then in the third one, he's kind of a good guy. Remember that, son? Discipline. I sure will, Pa.
I'm glad Pete sent the follow-up to my video or my link for this figure because I didn't realize that the Heat Boys Ninja Turtles were 1/9 scale.
Yeah.
Like, that's ugly.
I'm just going to be disappointed when the sword doesn't light up on its own.
Oh. Or when it's not that big.
They always
Donatello Cloud Strife.
You always exaggerate size on the internet.
Yeah. I'm just kind of I don't know. Pictures. I don't know if I'm sad if I missed on the Lin Jun Turtles or not.
I mean, the Bebop and Rocksteady look great.
Yeah, they do. But I have enough. I think I'm good.
Can someone explain to me what the hell this is?
I honestly almost pre-ordered the Mondo 1/6 figures.
I have not read The Last Ronin 2 yet.
The reason I didn't do it is because the deluxe version of Donatello wasn't available anymore.
But I assume this is the 4 turtles that were in the lab at the end of the first one.
Ah, okay. Thank you for. Well, he is ye.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, I think the closing scene for Last Ronin is April in a lab, and then there's 4 turtles in the background.
You're right. And you're like, what's gonna go happen here? Well,
yeah, nah, they should have just left the series alone. I haven't. Well, then again, I haven't read Last Ronin 2, so if I do read it, I'll let you guys know.
Is there a way to?
I think it should have been a one-shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need new turtles. I just want my old turtles, and I really like that.
Oh, okay, old man. I don't like anything new. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. It's different when you fuck with all of the main characters. Yes.
Well, I get it. It's like an Elseworld story, alternate timeline stuff. Mikey already had his bow. You're introducing new folks, trying to see.
I mean, it's a limited run, but also like that's kind of the same thing with the absolute DC universe. It's not meant to be this prolonged thing, but who knows if it's gonna go on longer because of how popular it is.
Mm-hmm.
It might turtley enough for the Turtle Clip. Worst movie ever made.
These look great. It's just I don't need 1/6.
I almost pre-ordered them. But
so
the Donatello
man.
deluxe one was the deluxe one comes with the Mousers, and I wanted those, and it was sold out on Mondo's website, and that's the only place you could get it. I think. I'm not digging any more to see if that's wrong, but it's also sold everywhere else if it is.
I like turtles. All right, here, guys.
But yeah, no,
Am I keeping you awake, sir?
Shut up. My brain's overheating.
Can't imagine why.
It's this big purple turtle.
Going over so much.
These Mondo's crushing these. I can't wait to see. I'm surprised that there isn't a tease for the next release and this one. Like Donatello's in the background of Leonardo's. I was hoping that Raph or Mikey would be in the round of one of his pictures.
Let's be real, guys. Mondo kills on most of the things I've seen them do. It's just that I ain't paying that much for the.
But also in hand, dude. Again, in hand, it's not what you think it.
I want them right here, just so I can stand them here, so bad.
I know. But
by the way,
I'm telling you, the moment you have them in hand, you're gonna be like, it wasn't worth that price.
I put the Lady Ghostbusters next to the 𝗬𝗄1A just to see if anybody would get mad about it. Not on this show.
I can't see it that well. Yeah. It's too small.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
But what?
Oh, they give you swappable eyes on the Mondo, so you can give them a more like movie look versus the white eye. Oh, that's sick. I hate it.
I mean, that's one of the perks of 1/6 scale is you can do a lot more things like that.
I love it. I hate you. All right.
The first one is just do the deluxe one. This is the 1/9 turtle, but just some more pictures of it. It actually makes me think of the 𝗀𝗄𝗃 turtle and like kind of the artistic license that they've deployed on it.
Looks bad ass. That looks so good. Yeah. You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Mrs. Will Gaines is in the chat, everybody.
Denied.
Yeah, zoom in on the crotch. Yeah, I did, didn't I? It's a Final Fantasy VII sword.
Yeah, pretty dope, that's why I said Cloud Strife.
Yeah, you did. Sorry. I mean,
no, it's all right.
You're talking to you bring Kelly in here, she'll be like, yeah, sure, all that stuff. I don't.
But yeah, like this feels like a big version of the Joy Toy figure. It just I'm excited to see the next one. Not getting them, because they're also expensive as hell. When we're done, just if you could just exit out of the picture real quick and just scroll down. Yeah, he's around 9 inches tall.
Good size.
That's a big title.
And he's pretty.
Yeah, that's a big title. Exactly.
Looks like sort of a big title. A trench coat.
It's like Beast Kingdom does their 1/8 figures. Like, what are you doing with this? You can't they're not putting out a whole fleet of foot soldiers and everything like that.
You wanted to look 𝗀𝗄𝗃, right? Sorry, I was finishing the line.
Sorry.
No, you keep going. We're banter.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Bustin makes me feel good. Get out.
What is this?
He sent Smurfs.
Yeah, it was like Smurfs.
I'm so smurfed about this because anybody tell me when the angry Black Smurfs for this thing?
He doesn't look angry. He looks pretty happy, actually.
This is. If I didn't know any better, this was a Pokemon character.
It feels kind of wrong.
It feels kind of wrong.
I want to say this is like Gargamel.
Go to the purple one. It feels less wrong.
I'm probably shooting in the dark here. This is Gargamel's
no pun intended.
rendition of the Smurfs when he made their own, and they were black.
He made them black?
Yeah. Well, I want to say they did this in the movie also. I think Rihanna played the female Smurf.
This is not getting better.
She Smurf, yeah.
Black Smurf cartoon. I should probably search that differently.
Oh, what's funny is Rihanna. I forget what band it is. I should probably Google it, but I'm not going to. In the movie Battleship, which Rihanna's randomly in, she's wearing like a ripped T-shirt at one part, and it's a metal band T-shirt. I forget what band it is.
Jesus Christ! I can't believe I looked this up. The Black Smurf is a character that originally appeared in the European Smurf comic book story, The Black Smurfs, which later became the Purple Smurfs when it was adapted to English. Papa Smurf first encountered the disease when he was 108 years old. I'm assuming that makes you black? When a Smurf then eventually turned out to be 𝗀𝗄𝗃, was the first Smurf infected with the disease.
Yeah.
Are Smurfs denied having emotions?
No.
He's a mute. The occupation is mutation. Alignment is evil.
Like,
what the
I
hell
don't know
is
what.
going
I
on
didn't
here?
know there was a Smurf comic book, so I'm learning a lot of new things.
In the Smurf Me Up series. Oh my god. A Black Smurf spawn once the clumsy Smurf was bitten on the tail. They have tails? By a giant black fly.
Yeah.
An epidemic occurred as every Smurf skin is turned pitch black and they lose their speech ability. I shouldn't make fun of it when I can't read. So
yeah, no.
And all they can yell is the word nap. Gnap. It is unknown what this means or if it is mere cry of the savage mutation. Oh my god. His ability include biting, jumping a great distance, and hovering around in circles like a fly. What the hell?
Who
What's
owns
the next
Smurfs?
thing? What's the next link?
Who owns Smurfs? Because I need some fucking explanations here.
Oh my god.
I don't remember. Oh my god, Deep Cut and Smurfs. Yeah, really? What the?
The Black Smurfs were created as part of Gargamel's Final Solution.
Oh, that's Mrs. 𝗏𝗶𝗵𝗵, that's in reference to something I told earlier in the story, in the episode of Old Wrestling Decision. That was a terrible decision to make. They named something the Final Solution. And
I'm joking when I say this, but if you watch the whole episode, you know what I meant.
Yeah. Watch the whole episode. And it's towards the beginning. But, yeah, I guess they're doing Disney figures. Who owns Smurfs?
Medicom has done Disney figures for a while.
That was Paramount, no?
What the fuck lore is this?
What's weird is Medicom is like Mafex.
Who owns?
I think Mafex might be under Medicom Toy.
Studio Payo.
Well, that's who create. Yeah, okay, Studio Payo. Sure.
Yeah, great.
Sure.
Fantastic.
Okay, well, we're moving on. Yeah, and Miss 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝗁, I don't know. Oh, goddamn.
Oh, I only sent this because they're re-releasing it. For anyone who missed out, this is a great figure. Limb Toys crushed this. Yeah, really glad they're reissuing it. But that's basically the only reason I sent it out. Although this one comes with an alternate head sculpt. I don't know if mine does. I don't remember that. I could go look at him because the box is right over there. But no, this figure is great. I don't know if there are any improvements or whatever on it, but the one that I have is great.
Miss 𝗏𝗏𝗵𝗁 said in reference to the Smurfs, was LSD a thing when they were created? Because this sounds like someone on drugs.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
well, he's Belgian and on drugs, so sure. I don't know what that means.
They had opium wars back in the 1600s, so yeah, drugs were around.
Lysergic acid, the 𝗀𝗏𝗏𝗵𝗁 25.
52 Toys is killing it, but I have no interest in this figure.
That's good because I had no interest in the movie.
How dare you? No.
I was gonna say if this was more of like a 6.5, 7-inch figure, I might buy a couple as like army builders for like undead, like zombie looking shit.
Yeah, but their bodies they're clearly wearing some kind of suit.
That looks really good.
Like I said, 52 Toys is killing it.
He looks like a Resident Evil character.
He does. He looks like Mr. X, honestly. But the engineers are huge. So honestly, if you got this guy in a trench coat, you could probably pass him off as a Mr. X character.
This is 9 inches, right?
What?
This was supposed to be 9 inches?
I don't. It says 22.5. Yeah, that's
22.5 millimeters.
Well, it's divided by 2.54. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, I don't.
8.8.
Can you click that first? Well, when are we done talking about this guy?
Yeah, but I have that later.
Oh, okay. I just figured it was there now. I didn't know honestly if it was sent or not. That's all.
Oh, good.
Amazing Yamaguchi.
6.5 is too small. That's what I keep telling them. All right, ladies. worst video game ever. And I mean worst because it's the best and I can't get past the 3rd level.
Are we just showing that this is available now? Or
so yeah.
I don't know.
Oh
Pete,
yeah, I pre-ordered the F out of this dog.
Is that why you sent the link?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the Nintendo version that kept me up at night crying.
So I still stay up at night crying about this game. I haven't played it in 40 years.
Dan finally stops crying about all the other things, and he's like, "Did you get it?"
Son of a bitch!
I was just looking up the height of Mr. X. Also, that would be a good Mr. X custom.
Yeah.
You know what? I do want to play the game again.
I don't. I don't. It's so fucking hard.
Honestly,
so is the game. Right?
I'm not gonna get this, but I really wish I did. I might have pre-ordered. I don't think I did, but I kind of wish that I pre-ordered one of the 𝗂𝗂𝗰𝗵𝗁𝗁s from one of the other like Sigma or Ninja Gaiden Black, because Revoltech, the figures look great. Revoltech did such a good job with all of them, and
they showed the unmasked face, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was actually new to me, and I thought maybe you were bringing it up for that reason, which would make sense, honestly. But yeah, the Revoltech, historically not a fan of them, but some of the recent releases look really good.
This was mind-blowing when I was a kid.
His dad's the one that dies, right?
Dude, when I told my dad about like what video games have in them now, he was like, "This is all in a game," because this is more of what he's familiar with.
God, I still hear the music.
Not this exactly, but like Caterpillar and Centipede.
This, yeah, this and the Batman video game for Nintendo has the best music, in my opinion. Yeah. Spoiler alert: he doesn't make it.
Wait, hold on. Rewind some. It's coming up. It's good. Go to I thought it said go to America and become an archaeologist.
I want you to learn about being. I want you to follow in the steps of Indiana Jones, son.
Yeah.
I will get my revenge. And then die in 3rd level, because
proceed to build his revenge into a fight against the demon army for the next 20 years.
I do want to play some of the modern ones just to see me get my ass.
Oh my god, they're so hard. And honestly, what makes them so hard is the targeting system is terrible.
Oh, well, don't tell me that, because
there's no a lock-on would make them so much better. Well, and it's the fact that it's a free roaming camera is what makes it really bad.
Did you talk about the anime adaptation of Sekiro? I heard about it last week, so it may be old news or irrelevant.
I don't know anything about that. It's funny because Pete would probably be like, "This looks awesome." Oh, it's a From Software game. Oh,
sure. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Oh,
yeah. I saw that and I was like, "Oh, this looks great." Never mind, I'm not buying it.
Actually, I might have heard about this. God, I can't stand anime though.
You are wrong. You're so wrong.
Why are you such a hater?
What's wrong with anime? Fuck, man.
I was born to do two things: buy 3D printers to not use and hate.
Tell the news? No.
And stack my storage unit.
That's the 3rd thing, Dan. Repeat.
Oh, I'm gonna watch the fuck out of this.
I had no idea this was a thing. Yeah.
I need to play this game again. I used an item and I ended up. That's where I got stuck. Is that boss?
I'm triggered.
On horse. Well, I also when you die, the game makes you believe that the more you die and come back, the more you're poisoning the world, and apparently it's a lie that they tell you. But no, it might not be. But there's an item that you can use to either cleanse the world, or you could use it for a lot of the in-game currency. And I accidentally used it for a lot of the in-game currency. And I was like, no, I didn't want to do that.
Is it the final solution?
All right.
There's an item you can use.
It's the ultimate solution, Pete.
I heard it from I heard it from the guys at work, and I know a couple people who have played it, and I just remembered it. I'm glad you brought it to us.
Right?
Yeah, I totally
known.
forgot. I did hear about this. Didn't look into it for
Netflix?
some. I think I was at work, and that's probably why I didn't.
Crunchyroll.
Oh, Crunchyroll. Okay. But I have like a free Crunchyroll. I don't have the premium Crunchyroll.
Does that mean you can watch it with ads? Because at that point, who gives a shit?
They do paywall certain shows, like newer shows.
Well, that's lame.
That'll probably.
One of the things I actually like about Disney Plus.
Shut up, man. Let me finish my sentence. I want to see the Ronin Warriors reboot, and it's behind a paywall.
Man, that's.
I was saying one of the things I like about Disney Plus, or whatever you want to call it, is that they actually do release their stuff on physical media. So maybe Crunchyroll does that.
It's Sony.
Maybe it'll release in the physical, so you can not buy it because you don't really do that.
I guess I can't look at this without logging in, huh?
MF Ghost.
I mean, I have.
Well, if you like anime, this is an awesome app.
I have an account.
Crunchyroll's
you do?
very popular.
I have an account. I just don't remember the last time I used it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna steal Chris's.
Yeah, I have a login still. Hold on.
I'm gonna get him drunk and then like try to get his login information.
We updated our terms. That's great. Don't care.
So
full of tentacle porn.
So is this figure
It's
like one that looks really cool and you're gonna like it, and then you get it in hand and it's really a bummer in the end?
You mean like Game of Thrones was? Oh,
I like I like the show. I didn't like the last season. Jon Snow's a G.
I never got into the show.
I'm not gonna get this figure.
Just what a waste of my time this was. I'm kidding.
You never got into the show?
Nope.
You know what's funny? I didn't get into the show until like season 4 or 5 was already out. Everybody's like, "Oh, you haven't been watching it? Yeah, you haven't been watching Game of Thrones?" I was like, "Fine, I'll give it a shot." I watched the first episode, and they were having like incest in a tower, and this kid caught him, and they pushed the kid out the fucking tower. I was like, "Oh, this show is wild."
And I was like, "Wow, I'm both turned on and horrified. Let's go." No, Kelly watched the whole thing.
And pushing kids out the window shouldn't turn you on.
But it does. Kelly watched
the Eric Clapton story rings in your heart.
Oh, Connor.
Anyway,
would you know my name?
I could say
if I didn't take a vaccine. And
what they should have done in Happy Gilmore was have the Mista lady, and then like get this kid off of me.
Stop it! No, that's too far. We've gone too far. All you had to do is be a father, Eric. Just because you didn't have a chin doesn't mean you didn't have to be a father. Or not be a father. Anyway, Kelly watched this. Oh, he made fun of his chin, or lack thereof.
I think this is actually a licensed figure. I'm surprised by that.
I'm gonna get this sentence out. Kelly watched this, and I just remember her watching the finale, going, "Eh." Okay. I was like, "Oh, well, let me rush to get to it."
I saw the Battle of the Bastards because I was crashing at pizza.
I'm right here.
That time.
That's when I first saw Gwendolyn Christie, and I was like,
"Mommy."
Oh, and Hannah Waddingham. And I was like, "Thank you. May I have another?" You're lucky, Pete. Oh, you're lucky I'm bringing this link up. Because fuck Target, but it's the only one I could find.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't on the NECA site yet?
I looked. It wasn't. The old one was, and I almost confused that, but this is not on there.
Oh.
Yeah,
well,
I checked.
This is dope. I'm probably not going to buy it because I bought the Mofix one, and that shit is awesome.
Did you?
Mofix? Did you suddenly change it?
Yeah, what the hell?
Pronounce it differently?
My brain hurts. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen,
Maffy X.
Okay, Petter.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Chucky is all inclusive. So if Chucky can be all inclusive, you can stop hating on LGBTQ just for like a day.
Yeah, he kills everybody.
He killed a homophobe on purpose, out of principle in the first season of the show.
No.
And everybody was like, Chucky, Chucky is anti-homophobe. For crying out loud, he kills everybody. I don't understand why Chucky's so scary. Just kick him.
They did that in the first movie, remember?
Just
he jumps up and he tries to attack her and he throws her in the fire.
I actively avoided these movies as a kid. Yes, I do remember. I still laugh at
the trailer for these scared me.
I remember the first movie where the mom's holding it, and all of a sudden, you fucking bitch! She starts screaming at him. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like that?
Where she's like, talk! And then she went on to be in Seventh Heaven.
Yeah. And she was in Star Trek 4. The other guy on Seventh
onto your leg.
The other guy on Seventh Heaven we don't talk about. Or the one that was in Star Trek the movie. We don't talk about. Captain Decker. Rick. That looks cool. That is the wrong.
It's weird when Frank Reynolds ends up truly being a better father.
Literally, yes. And that's a low bar.
What we got here? Oh, more Jada. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 I like
it's actually like a strong J, like Gotta Toys.
Gotta Toys, got it. Shit.
I kind of hope they get finished with releasing all the characters from Street Fighter 2 and then go back and redo Ryu and Ken. Because in comparison, those first releases were kind of rough.
That looks awesome, though.
Okay. Like the doing a version 2 or something like that, or maybe they'll do a deluxe pack or something.
Because the newer figures they've been putting out lately look great.
It is a bummer when things like that happen. When you buy a brand and you're like, this is really cool, and then it gets better, and you're like,
can you redo those, please?
One. Yeah, kind of sucks.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Definitely buying Scooby-Doo because I already have Shaggy and the Mummy.
What?
I figured the mummy was versatile enough.
I love that they're doing all these fruit. I was trying to say fruit cereal characters, but it's not just fruit cereal characters. It's like Boo Berry and all those other shits.
Confession, I thought this show sucked. Most of the Hanna-Barbera stuff, I'm like, eh.
You know, I still quote. I don't recall many of the themes of the episodes, but I still quote Fred Flintstone saying, "Get out, OWT! Out,
out with you."
So
the movie was good. The first movie, John Goodman, was good.
Good casting.
Rick Moranis. There's one. They said Rick Moranis is going to be Barney, and I was like, no. And I'm like, of course he is. Of course he did. He's Rick Moranis.
If you keep scrolling down, there's an AT-AT, and I only bring that up because
it's an AT-RT, dumbass. Oh no, it's an AT-AT. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was toying around with 3D printing the Scarab from Halo. This is without its legs. This is a Mega Bloks version of it. And the legs are huge. And then I looked at how big the Scarab is. And if I were to 3D print it, it would be 12 to 13 feet long.
Jesus.
So,
Pete?
Not gonna do that.
Why do you have devil horns on?
He's had them on.
Yeah, the entire podcast.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the entire time, Dan.
Entire time.
Glad you watched the show.
You both fucking with me?
No, he's had them on the whole time. He didn't have them on when he first came on camera, I don't think, but like eventually he did put them on before we went live.
It's true.
I think I'm dying.
I mean, we all are.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
I got diabetes. Stop it,
you're a whore, Peter. Oh yeah, Proto Man. They need to finish the first wave. Where's
Snake Man?
Snake Man.
You see, this is a line I might actually get because I don't have any of them, but I want Snake Man because I was like the only boss I could beat because I was terrible at Mega Man. I was so bad at that game, man.
It's hard. The games are hard.
They are.
How do you pronounce that first one?
Gemini laser.
Okay, I'm just wondering because I've heard it Gemini, and I'm like, I'm gonna punch you. I've never heard that name.
Dude, in Lies of P, Gemini Cricket. So they say it. But that's also a foreign studio.
I'm deleting it off my hard drive. I'm not playing that now.
It's a foreign studio, so that's just you being typical typical Western bullshit.
Snake. I'm a snake.
Why does he look like what's his face from that game? Why does he look like Solid Snake there on the left?
Oh, I don't know. Oh no, that's just a bad.
Invincible.
Yeah. I got a quick passing glance. He looks kind of like Solid Snake from the first Metal Gear Solid.
You just made all this happy.
I'm so behind on this show.
I'm not. Well, I haven't started the current season, but.
Well, they took like 5 years to put out season 2. And I watched 4 episodes of it.
Hey, look, a 𝗪𝗡 that nobody asked for.
You leave Herbie alone.
Fuck
he
Herbie.
Is the nicest bug ever.
Stupid asshole bug.
He's the love bug.
I got nothing against Herbie. Listen, if I was Herbie, I would also want
John Hancock.
What's her
it's
name?
Her
in the reboot in the 2000s.
Fully loaded.
Redhead.
Lohan.
I would want Lindsay Lohan inside me too if I was Herbie. So that's a record. That's a record for. That's a 2 hours before I made a joke like that. They're chicken
I'm
fingers.
just wondering how old she was in that movie.
Old enough. All right, let me double check. Hold on. Hold on a second. Shit. Oh, yeah, she's 3 years younger than me. Totally fine. No problem.
Instrument vocals.
Well, that's debatable.
What was the Freakier Friday? It wasn't bad. It was okay.
I heard the first one was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
Show at a beach resort. Well, that's nice of her.
Well, I'm here stuck in this guy's tiny body, so I'm basically on planet Suck.
What the fuck?
You don't watch Community, you wouldn't get that reference.
It's still a funny
quote. Anyway,
Operation Nimrod.
Yeah, well, everyone's rushing to get or put out a figure that is basically a SWAT type thing because there's a possibility that Hunk is in Resident Evil Requiem. I'm just gonna throw that spoiler out there. There's a boss fight that's all knife, and it's against what is suggested to be Hunk, and it's a bitch. It's a tough fight.
This looks cool.
It looks cool. I don't know if I'm sold. Wait, who's making it?
Damn Toys.
Oh, this is going to be a decent figure. I don't really like the way the suit material looks because it has a bit of a sheen to it, and I want it to be more of like a just absorbent black fabric. It's not bad looking, and the fact that it's Damn Toys does make me a little more interested because I have a few Damn Toys, I think, and I'm pretty happy with them.
Damn.
Toys. Interesting.
Into the unknown.
I don't know what the hell these are, so Pete doesn't argue.
Yeah.
They are too expensive. These kind of remind me of like these old school articulation figures.
This looks like the figure. Yeah, okay. We've talked about the stationary versions of these guys before, I think.
Take your word for it. I don't know what I'm looking
at. They weren't like the gross food, but a while ago we were talking about like action figures that were like pencils and stuff, and this makes me think of them.
This is a pre-order. Oh, just kidding.
The price is pretty high.
Oh my god, Papa.
They're small too.
I was thinking like $35 for 5 points of articulation.
They're also only making 250. You think they're gonna
This
sell
is definitely playing on nostalgia, I guess.
Not mine.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Okay, you sold me.
Oh, now he's writing that though.
Now you sold me. Sold me. He's Commodore Chris. I'm up. I'm in on it.
Whoa! Hold on. He has stackable faces.
Yeah.
What? That's awesome. That's so wonderfully stupid.
Bet you can't eat just one.
Oh my god, I love that.
I want to see a villain that's a Pop-Tart. But only the
sweet on the inside.
Yeah, only the uniced ones are the villains.
What's that gray and purple PC screen an homage to? That looks super familiar.
Apple, Mac.
Yeah, I can't place
it's the old Mac computer logo, isn't it?
I don't know. Old Mac computer.
Donald had
logo.
Farm.
Oh yeah, you're right. Mac OS logo.
Yeah, there. Yeah, sometimes Dan knows things. Not often, but sometimes. I know some things.
I knew it looked vaguely reminiscent of something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate. Don't go anywhere. Keep talking.
I was just say I don't know why I remember that's what that was, but for some reason that's in my head. I could see it. I saw the logo sitting on an Apple computer. I mean, oh, this is not the greatest figure ever made. There, Matt. You sure?
Why is this $340?
Because he sings.
Assuming it comes with the staircase.
I'm wondering if it's a glitch. Oh, okay. It's a deluxe set with a staircase, and there's a chair.
Well, it would have been nice if they put this out before that second fucking movie.
I like the second movie.
It made me hate the first one, and I liked the first.
I'm so happy for you, Dan.
I liked the first one, and then the second one came out, and I went, "Well, fuck this thing." Man.
That makes me so happy.
And I love the lady. Go ahead.
I'm a bit sorry that like something was ruined for you, but I'm glad that you're on my page now.
And I want to be clear. I'm down for the music part. Don't care. I love the musical part. But you've killed what you've made it. You made the first movie pointless, essentially.
Ron, you got a poop mouth, Ron.
It's just how I feel about it. And Gaga can sing to me any day of the week. De Niro could get shot in the head any day of the week.
Why?
No, I don't know. It's just the character. I mean, whatever the character is. I loved him. I love Bobby. Yeah, I call him Bob. We're buddies.
I hate
I took Layla to see Gaga last week.
Like concert?
It was fucking amazing.
In concert?
Yeah.
Where? I didn't know she was on tour locally right now.
Yeah.
Oh no, she even if you don't know all the songs, you're like, well, I got something's going on all the time. So
I think I knew every song, but maybe like one or two.
I was gonna say that you'd probably know though. I love Gaga to this day. I don't care.
I know one of her songs.
I'm sure you heard it.
I'm cool with that.
Or dance with my hands.
She play Judas.
Oh, that was I went back and watched that video. Yeah. That was amazing. I forgot she had what's that actor's name? She had two actors in there. The actor from Superbad, not Superbad. What was the one where Will Ferrell and Vince Vaughn go back to old school? Oh, the guy that Spanish played Jesus in that video, and then the guy that plays Daryl Dixon was Judas in that video.
So you mean
oh, you're about to drop some names.
The guy who plays Mad Dog in season 5 of our Arrow. I think that was what he went by. I don't know his actual name.
Guys,
and John Bernthal. Oh no, you meant Daryl. You said Daryl Dixon. Norman Reedus.
I would do anything I could in the world to be her husband. That's how much I love that one.
Renee Ramirez, yeah, him.
And she's Italian. Sign me
This
up.
is 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁.
I was talking to Layla about how I have this issue, like where you see like famous people on screen and they just seem bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But when I went to go see the concert, I was like, holy shit, she's your height. She's Layla's height.
Yeah.
She's tiny.
Yeah, Lady Gaga is not tall. She was
Lady
in
Gags.
an episode of Sopranos. In the background, in the where they kind of fuck up the pool in the high school. She's in that scene, and she's also in the AC/DC music video for Stiff Upper Lip. Like, she's an extra in that. Like, what? There's fucking Gaga right there. Holy shit. Great album, by the way. For AC/DC. I mean, all their albums are the same. There's a band that didn't get better. They just stayed the same.
Right.
And made it work. Just the same.
Actually, Poison the Well's most recent album, after like the 6 or so year hiatus, it's actually really good. And like they were getting more and more experimental. It wasn't bad, but like this is kind of a return to form, but it still incorporates some of their later albums into it, which is pretty cool.
Jesus Christ. I must have repressed that. Never mind. Moving on. Something that happened to her when she was a kid. Moving on.
But yeah, I haven't seen the second Aquaman movie. Don't really care about it. Kind of cool that they put out a figure for it, but
I like
I didn't
that.
see the movie.
I like that first movie minus that one person so much.
Yeah, the first movie is a lot of fun,
and it's just fun. It's not that serious, guys.
Which person did you not like?
Johnny Depp's former Amber Heard. Bitch.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You know,
Amber Turd was in that.
My dog stepped on a bee. Like a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm still watching. I'm still looking at Gaga. I loved that first movie, and this.
Yeah, first movie is pure comic book.
This came out after. Yes, that's a good way to put. Perfect.
Yeah.
Nothing more needs to be said. Just perfect. It's just pure comic book. This came out after they were like Snyder versus Dead, and I was like, all right, well then I don't.
Yeah, like
see
why
it.
are you were on the fence about making a sequel because the first one didn't make enough money, so you killed the universe, and then we're like, well, we're gonna put this out. What are you doing? Like
they did that in Black Adam, where they teased bringing Superman back, and they were just like, psych.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that Warner Brothers was like, somebody needs to buy us because we're shitting our own pants.
I need Zaslav to get fucked. Sorry, not sad about that. Go fuck himself. This looks badass. I have no idea what it is.
This looks terrible to me. This is that revolting figure.
Oh, it's
Anyways.
Revolt Batman. Revolt Man.
It's the Hell Knight Batman. And I just don't think it looks very good at all. Maybe it'll look better in different angles, but I feel like this is a figure that like we're gonna go way exaggerated with everything. Because it looks berserk.
Sorry, I was looking at Lady Gaga pictures again. Yeah, I don't know what that is, so I've never. I'm also not kidding. So
we've talked about Hellbat armor Batman before, because Prime One did a statue that we talked about like a year ago, and then Hot Toys eventually put one out, and we talked about that. But like this also looks very, especially the Hot Toys. The Hot Toys one looks good, but it does not look like a good version of the Hellbat. That actually looks closer to the Prime One statue, but it has the funky ass Revoltech articulation that I'm not so keen on. I mean, was this in art?
LPZZ.
Okay, I can't.
Which is funny. It's the Batman suit that I hate, that I like the least. Is they're like, here, we're doing this.
Dude, so many people love Batman
I know.
Beyond.
I know.
I never got into it, honestly.
I never cared until my friend Leo, who's no longer with us, unfortunately, we're gonna watch it together, explained to me the story of it, and I was like, oh, I'm on board. I didn't know that was it. Just lowered my and I haven't watched it because he's not here anymore, so I haven't gotten around to it.
I'm curious what the accessory is on the side that is question marked, but we also don't see a cape here, so maybe
Riddler
it's that.
trophy.
Well, we don't see a cape in that picture, so I don't know.
He doesn't have a cape in the Batman Beyond suit.
Yeah, he does. It's more of a gliding cape. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
like
you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not like a flowing cape. You're right about that. But he does have a bit of
right.
a glider type thing.
It also on Gotham Knight when you dress in as Batgirl, Beyond Batgirl homage, it comes out when she glides. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Great.
All right. Well, have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Bye. Fuck off.
Bye. No, I'm just kidding. Trying to think what the expectations are. This week I'm going to be working on trying to finish the soda machine bending prototype. I am working on about 3 other orders that are set to go out. There's been a weird pop of soda machines now while I'm trying to do it too. So, working on that. And then Roland is repairing my vinyl machine.
Still?
They sent the new one, and the yellow and black don't read the ink unless you apply pressure to it. And they had advised to wedge items to help apply that pressure. I did it, but I was also like, this isn't a long-term solution. You need to send somebody out here to fix.
How much was this machine? You want me to jerry rig something so that it works the way it should just out of the box?
Yeah. So they sent 2 housings to replace the black and yellow, but the housings didn't include the chip. So now they have to come back like either Tuesday or Wednesday to finish the repair.
At least they know where your house is now.
Yeah. Yeah. This is.
Roland needs to pay you at this point. All right. Yeah.
Well, the other part is I was able to print out the orders before I put in the service order, so those should not be affected whatsoever. What else? I'm still working the WCW Trust thing. You heard me get excited about the Eufy and what it's capable of. I want to finish up the last couple pieces for the diorama, like at least the initial offering that Matt and I are working on, and then talk to my buddy about getting those molds done. And I already warned him like, hey, it's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna ask for like 8 of these walls, 3 of these walls. So, because I want to show off how it can do a corner, and then I want to show how it can build up using those same pieces and then swapping like live and stuff. And then flipping that to like maybe I was thinking, Matt, the Turtles one, where they have the brick outside of the building and they're ordering pizza from in between. You could literally do the concrete or the sidewalk, and then using the sci-fi wall or floor, you could drop that in there as the grate to look up where they're ordering the pizza from. So there's a lot of applications that I've been working on that up the versatility of what we're trying to establish. And I also see a lot of creators doing dioramas now, which is fantastic. But it also makes me sad because I feel like I'm so behind. And that's kind of what encourages me to work faster. But I got to understand that these guys have probably spent years developing their stuff. And, Rome wasn't built in a day. And not to beat myself up too much about it. Just keep on working, and it's going to get out, and it's going to be great. And hopefully people love it. Because I'm trying to, well, the other thing was, I'm planning on making a proof of concept to send out to certain people to just kind of give me some feedback on it initially. But 𝗖ście𝗽𝗆𝗆 1975 has also suggested, if these work well 3D printed, why not just offer them 3D printed? Which is a great idea, but there
are reasons for that.
There are reasons for that. And one of the major things that I'm worried about is the affordability aspect of it. I want to make these like a great entry level that anybody can purchase to start building their worlds out. And this might be like patting myself on the back, but I don't think I'm prepared if an influx of popularity like this went viral for some reason. Even if it peaked out to like 10 customers a month, I don't think I have the stamina to sustain long term a solution to not only cover existing orders, but then the
Yeah.
influx of
Plus,
diorama orders.
3D printers are too much of a wild card, in all honesty. Like depending on those for constant print, like there are people with print farms, they have 30 printers in a print farm. Short of creating your own print farm, you're not going to be able to do that. And
right. Well, the other thing is I'm thinking about also adding. I'm really excited about the snap maker. I know we talked about that briefly, but I would like to see that just slightly bigger. Another inch or two, I think, would be more than ideal for my shop. Right now, the Cobra Max is 16 inches. I don't think I've yet to use the full 16 of the bed. I think around 13 is where I'm at. And if we could keep it above 12, that would be perfect for me. Because then I could still continue to do diorama pieces and stuff.
I got an email.
Oh, go ahead.
I got an email from 𝗍𝗂𝗃 about their sale, and I just clicked on it just for fun. And I saw that they had it was, I forget exactly what it was called, but it was their Max. It was the S1 or SL1 Max or something like that. And it's an enclosed printer, basically kind of what the Bamboo I have is over there. And I was like, oh, that's a good price for it. And then I looked, and it was like bigger than the standard one. And I was like, what's the size of this thing? But it was still under 14 inches. I was like, oh no. Because the Cobra 2 is right around 17 inches.
Cobra S1 Max?
Maybe that's what it was. But it's like 13.9 inches.
52 inches. Yeah, 13.7. Yeah. That's a good size though. I want to make the move to Core XY because I think that's gonna take out a lot of issues.
Yeah.
So I discovered, and I don't know if I should be saying this live, but the marquees sometimes have an issue where it looks like it's bowing out. It's really not bowing out. It's because it's printed standing up. And that's to ensure that you don't need supports on the most important parts, which are the outsides, right? But you lose a slight dimensional accuracy in certain areas of the top layer because it's either pressed or coming out too much. When it comes out
elephant foot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily an elephant foot, but it is like that millimeter off that makes it look like it's bowed, right? And I noticed that if you print it on its backside, it works much better to enclose the sides. However, you run into an issue where if you're using support to hold up the inside, you may or may not get artifacting on the outside of it because of the jittering there or whatever it is. So I think a Core XY machine would solve that solution and would also be better for the truss system because you're printing from the bottom up. You would get less shake within the piece. So overall, I think a Core XY is the move in the future for better prints, more versatility, because then once you get that enclosure, you can start doing different filaments. But I think if I do make that move, I want to go not all in per se, but all in the sense where I need the machine to be more than, and no offense to 𝗍𝗂𝗃, but more than what 𝗍𝗂𝗃 can offer. I need
you want something like Prusa or
business.
Yeah.
Reliable. Not that 𝗍𝗂𝗃 hasn't been reliable, but more reliable.
It's like what we talked about before. It's like you're moving on from a consumer printer to something more professional.
Exactly. And yeah, I don't want to go Bamboo.
I understand that entirely.
One of it's like the pretentiousness behind it. But the
there
main
is that.
reason, the main reason is I know that they're like locking down their systems. There's other aspects to it.
There are ways around that are easier because I work with a few people who use Bamboos, so there are ways to bamboozle through that. Without really, like, it's basically just keeping it offline, and I don't plan on taking them online anyway. So,
but this is the Marble Select Doom Throne, And this is essentially what I'm hoping the 𝗀𝗵 can accomplish for us. So just painting this layer, I think it's gonna be amazing, man. I really do. I got high hopes for this machine. I just need to figure out how to print these items so that they function the way I want them to.
Yeah. I mean, it's already weird when you have to 3D print things oriented a specific way and then add the next step of how do I get it to work with this other machine.
Right. Well, I think I do a good job in pre-planning the aspect of I don't want to use supports. I want the cleanest print. How do I build this flat so that way? And that's kind of where my headspace is at all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But there are limitations to that train of thought because of some of the sizes are a little bit larger or clunkier. Not clunky, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe it without sitting here thinking about it. I'm a little fried right now. So, yeah. How about you guys? You guys have anything else to share? Before I close out? No. I like that. If you want to hear more of our thoughts, tune in Sundays at 7 p.m. live at YouTube. Head to shadowmoses112.com to add our accessories to your collection, or slide into our Instagram to see the current projects we're working on. Also, for anybody that purchases our items, I usually post previews of me working on the items as it's going along. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you next Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good week.